Good evening, one. Good evening, all. We're glad you're here. We are at C.H. Jones Field here in Wellston, Ohio. We're excited tonight to bring you from BMG Media this contest tonight between the Wellston Golden Rockets and the Meigs Marauders. I think this has been one of the most anticipated games of the year, at least for the Rockets and maybe even for the Marauders, because these two teams match up so perfectly. My name is Rob Irvin, and I'm joined tonight by Chris Hutchison, and we're glad to be with you. And we're glad you're with us. We're filling in for Bub Norris and Bill Norris. They have a family wedding this weekend, so we're happy to be here with you and bring you some football action tonight. And I was with you a couple weeks ago. We had a good night then, a good game. Wellston has had their ups and downs since then, and I think Coach Graham is hopefully has them fired up, on their way up. From the loss they had the last couple of weeks. We know this. He's a good coach as far as he knows how to draw those intangibles to those kids. And I've been in that locker room with him as a basketball coach and know that he really knows how to fire them up. Like I said, I have Chris Hutchison with me tonight. He's joining me. And Coach Hutchison, a former coach here at Wellston High School, assistant for 4 years, head coach for 5 years. Extensive background in football as a player as well. I played for Ohio University for 3 years and played for Morehead State for 2 years and played running back and defensive back respectively at those schools. So we're glad to have you here tonight, Chris.
Glad to be here.
Give us your thoughts on tonight's matchup.
I think it's going to be a heck of a ball game. You got two evenly matched teams, both hungry for a win in the league. I think it's going to come down to the trenches and the turnover game. But I look forward to a very good football game tonight.
That's a good point. I think turnovers in any sport are usually a key. A lot of times when you have a team that is way outmatching another team, you can overcome those turnovers. But you don't always have that luxury, and I think both teams are probably going to try to limit their turnovers, and whoever does that probably going to have an advantage tonight.
Yeah, I think so.
Tonight is a special night here at Wellston. We are in the midst of senior night, and right now Chris and I are looking at, and we see seniors filing out onto the field. And we are going to take a break here in just a moment when this night starts, and we're going to let you listen in and enjoy the seniors as they are presented tonight. And we have a good group of seniors here from various sports, and they are taking the field now as these introductions start. We want to turn the show over to them, and we want to honor all them, not just the football. We have band and golf, and I'm not even sure if we have maybe some other sports. My wife and I were at the volleyball senior night the other night. It was a great event as well. Go ahead, Coach.
No, I was just saying maybe cross country out there.
There you go, cross country, absolutely. So we see some direction going on. So as they're lining up and getting ready to go, we'll talk a little bit more about the two teams tonight. And one thing about these two teams that they match up, we'll come back to that later. We want you to enjoy senior night, and we'll turn it over to the PA announcer.
We recognize and honor our fall sports seniors, student athletes, and band members and their parents and escorts. We will begin with our football seniors. First, Dayton Breach. Dayton is escorted tonight by his parents, Sonny and April Breach. Dayton will earn his second varsity football letter this fall. Dayton would like to thank his friends, family, coaches, teammates, and teachers for pushing him to do the best and to be the best that he can. Fans, Dayton Breach. Hunter Brown. Hunter is escorted tonight by Tim Brown. Hunter will earn his second varsity letter in football this fall. Hunter gives a big thank you to his grandpa for always being there for him and pushing him to be the best. He would also like to thank his coaches for pushing him to be the best. Fans, Hunter Brown. Evan Canner. Evan is the son of Katie Canner and Adam Canner and is escorted tonight by his parents and brothers Colin and Creed. Evan plans to attend trade school following graduation and then entering the workforce. Evan thanks his parents, grandparents for all of their support and sacrifices, as well as all of his friends for their support over the last 4 years. Fans, Evan Canner. Bennett Yardnicek. Bennett is escorted tonight by his parents, Michael and Rachel Yardnicek. Following high school, Bennett plans to pursue a career as an electrician. First, he would like to thank God for all the opportunities he has been given. Secondly, Bennett thanks his mom, dad, 2 sisters, Michaela and Emma, and brother-in-law Dakota for always being there for him. And lastly, he thanks all of his coaches for having a direct impact on his life. Fans, Bennett Yardnicek. Isaac McWilliams. Isaac is the son of Patty Woodruff and Josh McWilliams. He is escorted tonight by his parents and stepdad, Ricky Woodruff. The 3-year letter winner plans to attend Wright State next fall and join the Air Force ROTC and pursue a career in the Air Force. Isaac would like to thank his mom, stepdad, and dad for helping him and supporting him over the years, and thank you to his teammates for making the past few years the best in his life. Fans, Isaac McWilliams. Michael Weber. Michael is the son of Shannon and Stephanie Weber and escorted tonight by his mom and dad and siblings Madeline and Brayden. Michael earned his 4th letter in football this fall, and he is also team captain this year, along with being a Rocket Award winner last season. Michael thanks his friends, family, and coaches for all of their support over the last 4 years. Fans, Michael Weber. Next will be our senior band members. Kirsten Fannin. Kirsten is the daughter of Sherry Fannin and is escorted tonight by her mother, grandparents Tina and Chris Carpenter, and brother Reagan Fannin. After graduation, Kirsten plans to attend college to major in music education. She would like to thank her mom and grandparents for being her biggest supporters. Fans, Kirsten Fannin. Sophie Helm Tucker. Sophie is escorted tonight by her parents, Jenny and Tommy Tucker, and sister Cameron Tucker. An honored band member, Sophie plans to attend Ohio University for music education to become a band director. Following high school graduation, Sophie would like to thank her parents, grandparents, band family, and all their supporters over the last 4 years. Fans, Sophie Ivory Helm Tucker. Chesney McFadden. Chesney is escorted tonight by her mom, Dreama McFadden, and stepdad, Pete Wolford, dad, Jake McFadden, and stepmom, Cayman Boggs, along with her sister, Madeline. Chesney plans to attend college and study psychology after high school. Chesney would like to thank her family, the band staff, past and present band members, past flute section leaders, friends, and Leah for all their support. Fans, Chesney McFadden. Wyatt McGee. Wyatt is escorted tonight by his parents Charles McGee and Jackie Hildebrand, and sister Harley McGee. Following high school, Wyatt plans to study environmental science at Ohio University. Wyatt thanks his friends for all of their support, and his music teachers for introducing him to one of the great joys of life, music. Fans, Wyatt McGee. Emma McGowan. Emma is the daughter of Jamie Matthews and Michael Matthews and is escorted tonight by her parents and brother, John McGowan, and sister, Cassie McElfresh. Emma has been field commander for the past 2 years, 1 year section leader, and 6 years in marching band, including 3 state finals appearances. Post high school, Emma plans to attend Ohio University to major in mathematics and minor in music. Fans, Emma McGowan. Elizabeth Pugh. Elizabeth is the daughter of Shannon Pugh and Robert Pugh and is escorted tonight by Chris and Brianna Oranzi. Elizabeth has been in the marching band for 5 years, 3 years on the equipment crew, 2 years equipment manager, 1 year high brass captain, and 3 state finals appearances. Elizabeth plans to attend Ohio University to major in music education following high school graduation. Fans, Elizabeth Pugh. And next, our senior cheerleaders. Erin Baisden. Erin is escorted tonight by her mother, Kayla Duncan, stepdad, Joey Duncan, father, Tyler Johnson, stepmom, Brandy Johnson, as well as her sisters, Sophia and Paisley Johnson. After graduation, Erin plans to attend college to obtain a bachelor's degree in nursing. Erin gives a huge thank you to her family, friends, and everyone who has supported her over the last 4 years. Fans, Erin Baisden. Paige Brown. Paige is escorted tonight by her parents Brad and Candy Brown. Paige is a 2-year letter winner in football cheer, a member of the National Honor Society and Interact, and she's enrolled in the College Credit Plus program, planning to attend the University of Cincinnati next fall. Paige would like to thank her family, coaches, teachers, and college professors for all of their support. Fans, Paige Brown. Allison Case. Allison is the daughter of Dennis and Jennifer Case, is an escorted tonight by her parents and brother Ethan Case. After high school, Allison plans to attend the University of Cincinnati and major in psychology. Allison would like to thank her parents for their love and support, Patty, Mika, and all of her teachers for their guidance and support. Fans, Allison Case. Belle Moeller. Belle is escorted tonight by her parents, Kevin and Mika Moeller. Belle is the senior class vice president, the member of the National Honor Society, Interact, Youth in Government, Spanish Club, Quiz Bowl, Student Council, a board member for the Atomic Credit Union, captain of the cheerleading team, a 4-year letter winner for football cheer, and a BPA regional reporter. After high school graduation, Belle plans to attend college and major in political science and become a lawyer. Fans, Belle Moeller. Cameron Womendorf. Cameron is escorted tonight by her dad, Adam Womendorf, stepmom, Brittany Womendorf, mom, Jennifer Childers, and stepdad, John Childers, along with sisters Kinsley, Presley, and Chloe. Cameron is a varsity cheer captain, member of the National Honor Society, Spanish Club, and Cultures Club. Cameron thanks God, her friends, and family for everything they have done and continue to do. Fans, Cameron Womendorf. Macy Womendorf. Macy is escorted tonight by her mother, Annie Harris, and father and stepmother, Eric and Carly Womendorf, along with her sister, Isabella Womendorf, and brother, Sam Womendorf. Macy is a varsity cheer letter winner, soccer letter winner, and academic team captain. And an FFA member, Macy gives a big thank you to her family, coaching staff, and everyone who has been there to support her along the way. Fans, Macy Womendorf. Jasmine McCorder. Jasmine is the daughter of Jamie and Leo McCorder and is escorted tonight by her mom and dad, sister Jade McCorder. Jasmine is the cheer captain and member of the National Honor Society and Student Council, as well as being class representative. She's also a cheer All-Ohio Star, UCA All-American. Jasmine sends out thanks to her family, friends, and cheer team for making the last 4 years worthwhile. Fans, Jasmine McCorder. And I apologize for getting you out of order. Cross country, Jenna Bell Bain. Jenna is escorted tonight by her parents, Bill and Donna Bain. After high school graduation, Jenna plans to join the Air Force. Jenna would like to thank all of her teachers, coaches, and parents for all of their support over the last 4 years for helping her to succeed. Fans, Jenna Bell Bain. Cross country and girls golf, Kimmy Aubrey. Kimmy is escorted tonight by her parents, Megan Sowers and John Aubrey. Following graduation, Kimmy plans to attend college for nursing degrees. Kimmy thanks her mom, dad, and family for always believing in her and pushing her to always be her best. And thank you to her coaches for all their hard work and dedication in helping her achieve her goals. Fans, Kimmy Aubrey. Cross country and soccer. Cheyenne Landis. Cheyenne is escorted tonight by Megan Landrum, Dave Wires, and Colt Wires. After graduation, Cheyenne plans to attend college for pre-med and eventually become a pediatrician. Cheyenne would like to thank her Aunt Megan, Uncle Dave, Grandpa Mark, Seth, family and friends, teammates, and coaches for all of their support over the last 4 years. Fans, Cheyenne Landis. Haley McGuire. Haley is escorted tonight by her parents, Charles and Kimberly McGuire. Following high school, Haley plans to join the National Guard and attend college for sports medicine. Haley thanks her coaches, teachers, and parents for all of their support over the last 4 years. Fans, Haley McGuire. Girls golf. Nakia Thacker. Nakia is escorted tonight by her mom, Tracy Thacker. After high school, Nakia plans to attend college, majoring in architecture. Nakia gives a huge thank you to every single person she's met during her time as a Rocket. She thanks her mom for her constant love and support through the ups and downs, and her sister for teaching her to always push herself. Thank you to all of her coaches, especially Tom Shea, for believing in her, and to all of her teammates and classmates for all of their support and unforgettable 4 years. Fans, Nakia Thacker. Boys golf. Will Briggs. Will is the son of Coach Joe Briggs and Laura Briggs and is escorted tonight by his mom and dad and brother Wes Briggs. Will is a 4-year letter winner in golf, all TVC, all district academic team, captain, TVC academic honor roll. Will thanks his mom and dad for motivating him and always believing in him, and his brothers and all of his friends for everything that they have done for him. Fans, Will Briggs. Logan Martin. Logan is the son of Rob and Erica Martin and is escorted tonight by his parents and sister Lily Martin. Logan is a 4-year letter winner in golf, 4-time academic team captain, 2-time Rocket Award winner. He is also the National Honor Society treasurer, the FFA parliamentarian, and a member of the BPA, student council, and senior reps. Logan has committed to the University of Rio Grande on a baseball scholarship and plans to study business. Fans, Logan Martin. Jackson Montgomery. Jackson is the son of Sean and Amanda Montgomery and is escorted tonight by his mom and dad and sister Avery. After high school, Jackson plans to attend college for construction management. He would like to thank his parents, grandparents for supporting him, as well as his teachers, school staff, coaches, and friends for all of their support. Fans, Jackson Montgomery. Soccer. Mackenzie Boggs. Mackenzie is the daughter of Tessa Twyman and Joey Boggs. She is escorted tonight by her Aunt Ray, sisters Allison and Maddie, and cousin Sophia. She plans to attend Shawnee State for dental hygiene after high school. Mackenzie thanks her parents, family, and friends for supporting her and being her #1 fan. Mackenzie Boggs. Grace Gill. Grace is escorted tonight by his parents, Jennifer and Billy Gill. Grace will earn his 4th varsity soccer letter this fall. He's a soccer team captain, and he has been honored as best defense multiple times. Grace would like to thank his mom and dad for all their support, as well as his friends, family, coaches, and teachers. Fans, Grace Gill. Kayla Kite. Kayla is escorted tonight by her parents, Tara and Matt Jolly, along with Cameron Kite and Nia Jolly. Kayla is a full-time student at Ohio University in the College Credit Plus program and a member of the National Honor Society and Student Interact. She is also a 3-year letter winner in soccer, a letter winner in football, cheerleading, along with being an academic team captain. She will attend Ohio University after high school graduation and major in business and marketing. Fans, Kayla Kite. Madison Potts. Madison is the daughter of Michael and Sarah Potts and is escorted tonight by her mom. Madison is a 4-time letter winner in soccer, an academic team captain, National Honor Society historian, and member of senior representative. Madison would like to thank her mother and father for always devoting their time to help her succeed in sports, her grandma for being her biggest fan, and her coaches and teammates for always supporting her. Madison Potts. Bree Walton. Bree is the daughter of Brian Walton and Tammy and Robert Oliver. She is escorted tonight by her parents and brother Tyler Walton. After graduation, Bree plans to attend college and major in education to become a history teacher. Bree thanks her coaches for supporting her the last 4 years, and to her Nana and Poppy for being her biggest fans. Bree Walton. Soccer and volleyball, Sammy Cottrell. Sammy is escorted tonight by her parents Kurt and Suzanne Cottrell. Sammy plans to attend Ohio University School of Theater following graduation. Sammy would like to thank her mom and dad, Mom and Papal, and all of her teachers and coaches who have supported her over the last 4 years. Fans, Sammy Cottrell. Volleyball. Lauren Cheatham. Lauren is escorted tonight by her parents Scott and Samantha Cheatham. Lauren plans to pursue a career in sports medicine after high school. Lauren would like to thank her mom, dad, family and friends, and coaches for always believing in her and pushing her to do great things. Fans, Lauren Cheatham. Allie Davis. Allie is escorted tonight by her parents, Mandy and Chad Davis. Allie will earn her 3rd volleyball letter this season to go along with being volleyball academic team captain and TVC academic honor roll member. She is also the National Honor Society president, FFA secretary, senior class president, as well as a 4-year superintendent's list recipient. Allie hopes to attend the Ohio University and plans to pursue a career as a nerve anesthetist. Fans, Allie Davis. McKenna Everts. McKenna is escorted tonight by her mom and dad, Alex Brennan and Jake Everts. After high school, McKenna plans to attend Ohio University Chillicothe for a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. McKenna thanks her parents, grandparents, and all of her family and friends for supporting her throughout her high school career. Fans, McKenna Everts. Sarah Martin. Sarah is the daughter of Joe Martin and Andrea Barrows and is escorted tonight by her parents and siblings, Dakota and Hallie Martin. Following graduation, Sarah plans to attend college to become a radiology technologist. Sarah would like to thank her parents and grandparents for showing her love and being her #1 fan. She would also like to thank her coaches and teammates for all the memories and endless support. Fans, Sarah Martin. Sims. Shayla is the daughter of Paul and Heather Sims and is escorted tonight by her parents. Shayla is a 2-year volleyball letter winner and a National Honor Society member and senior rep. Shayla plans to attend the University of Rio Grande for sonography after high school. Fans, Shayla Sims. Fans, the seniors thank you for all of your support over the last 4 years. Wellston High School and its athletic department would like to thank all of our seniors for their hard work, commitment, dedication, and leadership throughout their high school careers. We wish you a great remainder of your senior year and much success in college and your chosen field. Fans, let's give the seniors a great round of applause.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. We're glad you're with us tonight here on BMG Media, here at C.H. Jones Field, and we are broadcasting live the senior night. And as you have been viewing soccer, golf, cross-country, football, volleyball, band, cheerleaders, these seniors tonight, we honor them and worked hard for these years. And so good night to honor them. A beautiful night here to play some football. And we're excited once again. We were talking just before that break and before the senior night started about this matchup. My name is Rob Irvin. I'm in for Bub Norris tonight. And we have Chris Hutchison in here for Bill Norris. So, Chris, share with me once again your thoughts on this evening's matchup.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great game tonight. Two evenly matched teams. Like I said before, I think it's going to come down to the battle up front and who can nullify the turnovers. So.
Yep, great points. And, I think those things are, I think are important every game. But I think this game, what you're saying is those things are a key. And I think if we see a team tonight that takes care of the football, going to be a big advantage. You look for these evenly matched teams, and I'm going to tell you, I don't know that I've ever seen two more evenly matched teams than these two teams, especially on paper. We're just looking at some of the scores. When we look at common opponents that Meigs has faced, Wellston has also faced, you look at those scores, you have to look at River Valley. Meigs beat River Valley, Wellston beat River Valley, but the scores, Meigs 40, River Valley 6, Wellston 49, River Valley 12. Then you look at Nelsonville, York. Well, we're going to take a break here for another moment for the national anthem. Thank you, Wellston Band, for the rendition of the national anthem. And now as we talk a little bit more about this matchup tonight, I was looking at their common opponents. Once again, River Valley 6, Meigs 40. River Valley 12, Wellston 49. The Nelsonville York matchup, Nelsonville 47, Meigs 14. For Wellston, Nelsonville 46, Wellston 12. Athens 48, Meigs 27. Look at this. Athens 48, Wellston 27. Exact score almost every game.
You don't get any closer on paper than that.
So, and not just the same spread there of scoring, but almost the exact same scores allowed as points scored in those games by both teams. So, paper they match up perfectly. So, in games like that, I think, Coach, do you look for those other advantages in moments like that? What might some of those be?
Well, you're going to look for matchups that you can find that on offense. What kind of matchup can we find where we put one of our better guys, can get them singled up or something like that to be able to make that big play, get the momentum.
Yeah.
Both these teams they're hungry, they're evenly matched, and I think both of them believe they can win this game. Yeah. And they're going to come out and try to do everything they can to win it. So
absolutely, and both teams certainly want to win this game. And a TVC matchup, somewhat of a rivalry there in basketball and football as well. You've coached on this field on nights like this. Mm-hmm. How big of an advantage would you say home field is?
The home field is definitely an advantage. you always like to have your home crowd and just, you know, the comfort of being in your own locker room and things like that. It does make a big difference.
Absolutely. Maybe another advantage that Wellston may have tonight, being senior night. I've been in those locker rooms, and those other kids rally around those seniors, and they really want to bring them home a win. So I think you look for all those things, tangible things like matchups, taking care of the football, but the intangibles, things like home field advantage, things like senior night. I think you look for all those advantages as a coach in those situations.
Yeah, for sure. If you're an underclassman, you definitely want to send your seniors out on a win in their home field.
So when we look at the Meigs Marauders, they have some impact players on that side. Certainly, their key guy is number 4. That's Griffin Cleland, and that's their quarterback. A lot of people might remember his older brother, and his older brother is now the quarterback at Davidson University and having quite a year. So Coulter Cleland is his name.
Coulter Cleland, yes.
Coulter Cleland, and he's having a great year at Davidson, the D1 quarterback, so runs in this family. And I have coached against Griffin in basketball. As a matter of fact, he guarded my son. And he's a physical kid. He's not afraid to get in there and mix it up in basketball. And I know with football as well, and you know he's going to know the game.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Like you said, the genes run well in that family, and he's just a great athlete, and look to see some big things out of him tonight.
Well, we're set for kickoff now. We have Michael Weber kicking off for Wellston, and he kicks it a short kick. That goes to number 7, Isaiah Arms, and he starts up the field, breaks a tackle, and makes his way up to about the 44, 45-yard line. And so Meigs will be there with Cleland, number 4, taking over at the helm. It's the quarterback, and we'll see some other impact players we're looking for on the Meigs side. Number 3, Conley Burnham, and he has been able to effectively rush the ball this year, has several rushing yards. Number 5, Dunton Vance, and number 8, Joe Metzger, senior, and he is out here split wide left. So Cleland will take the snap, and he pitches it out to Burnham, and he gets around the corner. He goes for about 12, 15 yards. And this, Coach, this is the way Meigs wanted to start.
For sure. Yeah, they start there with a toss to the outside, getting the edge. Burnham using his speed there to capture the edge and block well on the outside.
So already, just like that, Meigs in Wellston territory. They're now on the 44 of Wellston. As once again, Cleland will be in the backfield. Metzger split to the left. Number 13 goes in motion. It's a jet sweep, and he is stopped behind the line and hit by several rockets. That was number 13, Landon DeWeese, on the carry.
See him try to capture the edge again there, coming with the jet sweep. Wellston did a much better job there setting the edge, defensive end.
That's a great observation. And I remember playing myself in school some. I played defensive end. It was stay home, stay home, stay home.
That's right. Yep.
Here Meigs on the second down. About 11 to go. Cleland takes the snap. He looks to his right, and it's a completed pass for about 6 or 7 yards to number 7. And that receiver is Isaiah Arms. So Arms already making an impact on the game.
Yeah, that was a nice throw. They ran all hitches out of spread. Found the soft corner on the outside, and that was a big-time throw from the hash.
It was. I think if his brother's any indication in his athleticism and his aggressiveness that I've seen him in basketball is any indication, this kid's going to be a good athlete and something to contend with tonight. So Cleland takes it again. He will hand it off right up the middle. You've got Burnham, and he breaks it all the way. And that's going to be a touchdown for the Meigs Marauders. With still almost 10 minutes to go, 9:56 left in this first quarter. And just like that, Burnham breaks away and mixed it up a little bit.
Yep. Third and medium they come, and they run run inside. Burnham uses his speed, gets to the second level, and outruns him to the end zone.
Yes, looked untouched, so we'll have a PAT here. We have, looks like number 19 kicking, and that kick is low, and it is off. And I apologize, we do not have a number 19 on the roster, so I apologize for that. But with that, once again, 9:56 left in this first quarter. That will be Meigs 6, Wellston 0. And that was a quick score, and the kind of start Wellston didn't want and exactly what Meigs wanted, Coach.
For sure. Meigs did a nice job mixing it up. First few plays, they were capturing the edge. They were in a sweep. Then they came back to the jet sweep to the field.
Well, maybe here the Rockets will try to capture some momentum on offense, and we're gonna see what this kickoff holds. We saw Athens last week with Wellston kick the ball, squib kick, almost every time, trying to keep that ball on the ground and short. And looks like they're trying to keep it away from 15 for Wellston. That's Kel Fott, and 12 Bennett Yardnichek. And it looks like that's exactly what they were doing last week. We'll see what Meigs does here as number 20, Bryce Butcher, kicks it. And it's short, but Kel Fott picks it up. He picks up a block. He jumps, spins, but he stopped right there at the 35-yard line. So Wellston will take over there on their own 35-yard line, looking to get some momentum. I think that Kel Fott right there tried to make something happen, Coach, but just too much firepower in the white jerseys.
Yeah, they did a pooch kick. Kel came up to field it, but they did a nice job staying in their lanes. And
it almost looked as if Wellston had talked about that, because the young man that didn't see the number, but he could have gotten that, but he sort of let it go.
Yeah, he let it go.
Kel picked that up, maybe try to make something happen. But Wes Briggs at quarterback, number 4, he takes that snap and he hands it off to Seth Lambert, number 8, and he is stopped just a short gain, almost to the 40-yard line. Looks like he picked up a yard or two. And
linebacker for Meigs did a nice job filling the gap there, taking on the lead blocker.
So just exactly what Wellston wants to do, get some momentum going. Meigs says, everything you've got, that's our goal to stop. So everything we're trying to do, and they're trying to do, so far they've outmatched our intensity. So Wes Briggs now in the shotgun, and we'll have looks like a timeout by Wellston already, with 9:05 left here in this first quarter. 2nd and 8. Meigs ahead 6-0. We're going to take a moment right now to thank some of our sponsors, and we have several sponsors tonight. But first of all, I want to start with our game sponsor, BCR. That's Buckeye Restoration, and we appreciate them tonight. And the work they do is amazing. Go online and look at some of the jobs they've done. Matter of fact, my co-host tonight works for BCR, and we're proud to have them tonight as a game sponsor, Coach. We also want to mention Lockhart Insurance, SF Restoration, Still Lyle Construction, Strickland Sales, McWilliams Funeral Home, The Patio, Grubbs and Suds, Oak Hill Chamber of Commerce, DDF Seamless Gutters, Precision One Masonry, Spring Street Sports, and Corinne Smith Photography. Now back to action. Wellston's Will Briggs taking the snap in the shotgun, and he gets that pass off to Kel Fott, who drags 2 defenders with him for an extra 8 or so yards after that, taking it into Meigs territory just across the 50-yard line. Great run there.
Yeah, that was a nice play. Ran a slant with an out to Kel against the man-to-man beater. Good execution.
Nice pass by the freshman quarterback. He bobbles that one a little bit, the snap, and he tries to run it, and no gain, if any, maybe a yard. Coach, that looked like a busted play, or was that a design?
Yep.
That's what it looked like to me, and so we'll see. We saw last week some problems with the snap, some snaps. I don't know whether they were over the head. Don't know whether they were. There was not unexpected at times, but few bobbles and fumbles on snaps last week. So hopefully the Rockets will limit that to none tonight. Once again, Briggs, and we have Mason Collins on this carry, and he sweeps out around the quarterback and around the right end for a minimal gain again. That's going to bring up third down, and looks like Mason picked up about a yard or so there.
Yeah, Burnham did a nice job from his free safety spot, filling the alley on that sweep.
Yeah, Meigs has had an answer to the run game so far, Coach, and
yeah, they have. They're flying around the ball, reading their keys. They're doing a nice job right now.
the pass play that we had too wasn't a first down. I mean, I think that was Kel Fott's extra effort there to sort of pick that first down up. They were right there on that. Briggs takes the snap. It's a counter, and that goes to Collins. Mason Collins once again is stopped just about the line. Falls forward for a little gain, but that brings up fourth down. And so right here, the Rockets going to go for it. So that gives us a clue to the mindset of the coach tonight. Briggs quickly takes the snap, and it's another pass to Kel Fott, incomplete. And so another good coverage there. I'm not sure, Coach, even if he had caught that, if he was getting out of that one.
No, they had tight coverage there. They went twin concept again. Ran a fade on the outside and out to Kel again, but much better coverage.
What do you think that we see a team key in on one player, if that player's making an impact? How do you think Wellston could counter that and come back with that?
With Kel? Yeah. Yeah, they need to move him around, get him in different positions, put him in motion, things like that to try to get better matchups for him.
Again, we have Cleland handing off to Burnham, and he picks up 3 or 4 yards on that carry, bring up second down here for the Marauders. And if Wellston does not get an answer quickly to this to stop this run game, it's going to be a long night for the Rockets. Ball on the 46 as Cleland brings his team up to the line. Here he is in shotgun. Metzger again here, number 8, split left. Takes the snap. He drops back. No one's open, so he scrambles to the left side. Almost drops the ball. Initially hit by Fott, but then taken down by number 78. That's Gage Goheen.
Has great pressure from the guys up front, inside, pushing a pocket. Cleveland had nowhere to go, tried to escape, and they rallied for the sack.
Gage Goheen, a good-looking lineman there, and a junior, going to be back next year.
Yeah, very good player.
And strong, has a little athleticism, and he's made some great plays this year. So really look forward to having him back. I know the Rockets do next year as well. So this will bring up third down and 8 for the Marauders as Cleveland once again takes the snap, drops back, and under pressure again, being chased and tries to pass it forward, but that's an incomplete pass. Coverage there by Johnny Scott, being chased by Bennett Yardnicek, number 12. And looks like Wellston has found a way to put some pressure on their quarterback.
Yeah, third and long there, they brought the inside linebacker on the blitz, made him flush out of the pocket, did a nice job putting pressure on him there.
So that fourth down with Meigs, 8 yards to go, will punt, and the punter, number 26, is Cooper Jude, and that's fielded by Kel Fott, who breaks a couple tackles. He gets up to the 45, and just across the 45-yard line, he's drug out of bounds. Another great return, several this year by Fott on punts, kickoffs. So I think when you have a player like like Kale, like you said earlier, I think a way to do that, move him around, find inventive ways to get in the ball. One of those ways is punt returning. So
For sure.
proved to be successful there for the Rockets, and maybe that'll be something that gives some momentum. Rockets will take over here on 46 as the ball is handed off to Seth Lambert, tackled in the backfield for a loss. So once again, this line, looking at the Meigs line, and I'm telling you, we see some size, some strength on this defensive line for Meigs.
They are big. 66 young there, got across face and made a great play in the backfield getting penetration.
66, that's Jesse Young, and then is that 78?
Colburn.
Brady Colburn on this left side. Briggs hands off again. And once again is stopped short of the line of scrimmage. I believe that was Lambert on the carry again. Seth Lambert. Seth Lambert's had some great games this year, some great carries this year. But we've not seen any Wellston Rocket Band be able to run the ball tonight.
No, like we talked about before the game, so who's going to win the battle up front right now? Meigs is winning that battle.
Absolutely. So here we are, 3rd and 11, as Briggs takes the snap, drops back. He's looking down the middle and overthrows, goes just over the head of, we had Kel Fott, and we also had Mason Collins in that area. I'm not sure who that was intended for, Coach, but it was really over both their heads.
Yeah, Meigs was in a soft coverage there. It's 3rd and about 12, so it was well covered.
And so with 4th down, 11, this time with the Rockets in their own territory, we're going to elect a punt. 3:37 left here in the first quarter. We're going to have Evan Canner be punting for Wellston. And Evan, a senior here on senior night, gets off a nice punt. And that will take a Meigs bounce, though. And Wellston's number 60 falls on that. It'll be Bryce Lambert. Bryce Lambert falls on that.
Lambert did a nice job there handling that low snap and getting that punt off.
Yes.
Canner, right?
Yes, Evan Canner, the punter, and then Bryce Lambert fell on it. And but Canner has, like you said, has a good receiver as well. Has I think had a couple touchdowns this year, couple of touchdown catches. Really capable receiver. Showed right there once again he has good hands, and a great punter. Has got off some tremendous punts this year. So here we have, once again, Griffin Cleland takes the snap, and we have a whistle. A flag is on the field.
It's like a false start on Meigs.
And 3:25 left to play here in the first quarter. I believe that is our first penalty of the game. So that'll move Meigs back another 5 yards. It'll be first down still, and about 15 yards for the Meigs Marauders. Now the size of this Meigs defensive line, how do they compare to the Meigs offensive line? I still see some of the same young men out there. I see number 78, and once again that is Brady Colburn there on the line. And that run play doesn't go anywhere for Burnham. We have number 70 out there, Bo Schuler for Meigs on that line, and I'm seeing some size and probably some strength on that offensive line for Meigs. What do you think, Coach?
Yeah, Meigs is very big up front, very big and strong.
Looks like they've got number 66 as well, Jesse Young. We saw him on the defensive side as well on the line. So Cleland takes a snap. Burnham is in the backfield with him. It's a design run, it looks like, and he does not quite make it back to the line of scrimmage. So pickup of a couple there for Meigs on the
QB draw there.
Run. third down, and third down and about 10 yards to go for Meigs. So this is a key. This is a key stop here, I think, Coach, for Wellston. I think it's an important play.
Got to get off the field on third down.
You don't think any play is going to make your break at this point, but I think we already feel an urgency here in the first quarter. Meigs will snap the ball to Cleland, and he is sacked almost immediately, and that is number 78, Gage Goheen. Great play by Goheen and the Rockets.
That's a great individual effort by Goheen, getting penetration, beating his man, and getting a sack.
Absolutely. Young man having a great game already, making an impact on this line against a big and apparently strong Meigs line. Gage Goheen is not backing down a bit. Great play, great sack, and that could be key. So Meigs will punt it away here on fourth down. That punt is a short, low punt, and Fott takes it at about the 45-yard line. He gets across the 50 and is met by 3 or 4 Marauders there.
Rockets have great field position here. See if we can get a score.
This is our best starting field position of the night, so we're already in Meigs territory. That punt there by Cooper Jude, a little short and low, dangerous when you kick to a guy like Kel Fott like that. And I would say probably pretty fortunate. I would think that Meigs feels like they sort of dodged a bullet there by not having a breakaway run by Fott on that punt. So Wellston on first down will take over here at the 41-yard line. It's a pass, and that pass is off the mark. Intended for Kel Fott.
Yeah. Had trips wide left, and they ran a spot pass to Fott, a little bit off the mark. Lucky it wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, there was tight coverage on that, and I know that from time to time when quarterbacks see that, they'll actually throw the ball where the receiver can't catch it to protect the receiver. And I'm not sure if that's what happened, but if our freshman quarterback just had that type of thinking as a freshman, pretty impressive. As Briggs hands off to Seth Lambert over the left side, and looks like he picks up a couple yards. So Wellston once again trying to run up the middle, take on this line of Meigs. I don't know that we've seen. I think maybe we've tried to get outside once or twice. But do you think the edge is a little more vulnerable, Coach, than trying to run it up the middle?
Yeah, I mean, they've been pretty stiff there in the middle, so trying to capture the edge, just try to loosen them up a bit.
Rockets trying to find something that'll work here on third down and 7. As Briggs takes the snap, hands it off to Mason Collins, breaks a tackle, stays on his feet
Great
for a
run.
nice gain. And is close to a first down, but not quite. It looks like he's just a little short. That'll bring up fourth down and a little over a yard. As that will end the first quarter. Meigs Marauders 6, Wellston 0. And we would like to just take a moment to thank Corinne Smith Photography for allowing us to use her photos for our player of the game. Mention Sing This ad to her, and she will include a complimentary 8x10 photo if you book with her. So contact Corinne today at 740-688-9928 to schedule a session. And true fans know that success in football is always about tradition, dedication, and loyalty. Those same qualities are important to the Lockhart Insurance Agency, and we care what's important to you. And that's why we believe in helping you select the right insurance for your needs. We're proud to support companies like Ohio Mutual Insurance Group. If you want to protect your auto, home, farm, or business, then you want Mutual on your team. So give us a call at Lockhart Insurance, 384-2020. We'd love to help evaluate your insurance needs for the best coverage from the best companies like Ohio Mutual. And once again, we'll be calling out and shouting out to our sponsors through the night, especially BCR, Buckeye Construction Restoration, who is the game sponsor. Wellston now takes this snap on 4th down, hands it off, Briggs to Seth Lambert, and we'll see where they mark this to see if he got that first down or not. Only needed about a yard.
Looks like the spot from the side
and
judge
it
is
short. And sure enough, Coach, you were right on. Just indicated that that'll be Meigs' ball. So Meigs will take over on the 36, 37-yard line, their own 36, 37-yard line. And to begin this second quarter, looked like Wellston had a little momentum going there, and I don't know if that end of the quarter there may have hurt him actually to break the momentum. Nevertheless, Meigs takes the snap. Cleveland and Burnham gets the handoff out around the left edge, breaks a tackle initially, and I couldn't tell who that was who made the tackle. Isaac McWilliams makes that tackle. Isaac McWilliams, number 55 for Wellston.
Yeah, sweep around the left side, and we missed a tackle there in the backfield for a loss, but there's good pursuit by the rest of the Rockets to keep it to a short game.
Absolutely. 2nd and 8. As Cleveland once again stays in the shotgun. And hands it off to Burnham, who jumps over the line and picks up a first down right about the 50-yard line. Is where he'll be brought down, right over there by the Meigs sideline. And another first down for Meigs as they march forward again. That running game, Coach, has already been killer for the Rockets tonight as that line, the battle of the line continues, and Meigs is getting the best of that.
Meigs is doing a nice job there at the point of attack, and then Burnham, he's quick, he's hitting the hole, getting that second level pretty fast.
Meigs, Isaiah Arms, number 7 out here, wide to the right. Cleveland will take the snap and hand it off. Nope, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, and Rockets snuff that one out. And
it's a read option, and Wellston had that covered very, very well. Very well played.
Yes, number 51, Hunter Brown, and number 56, Connor McWilliams there in on that tackle. So the Rockets need more of that type of play from the defensive line. And that's easier said than done going up against this Meigs line from the looks of them tonight, as Burnham takes the pitch and runs it out for another first down, out to about the 35-yard line of the Rockets. So nothing fancy here. Nothing that we ourselves didn't expect before the game. We expected Burnham to have a big game. Some of the stats that we looked at before the game started, he was averaging, looked like 100 yards a game rushing. And so.
Yeah, he's a good-looking back.
Yes, has some speed, has some strength. Looks like he sees the field good. Certainly effective here tonight as they go back to him again. Burnham takes the handoff and right up the middle, and that time is stopped. You got number 51 again, Brown, number 54 in on that tackle. That's Hunter Collins.
Yeah, much better job by the Rockets there.
So I think we're seeing the Rockets learn as we go how they can effectively stop this game and or stop the run. And I think during this game they're sort of maybe hopefully feeling some confidence against this line, saying, look, hey, we put the work in the weight room as well. We can hang with these guys.
For sure.
And Cleveland passes over the top out to the left side. Nice drop in that pass in there to Burnham.
Man, that was a good throw. That's a tough throw right there.
Very good throw. And
Collins did a nice job on the coverage, but he just dropped it over his shoulder. And
he did. Collins did a nice job. I think that was Johnny Scott as well in on the tackle. But probably practiced a lot. From the angle that I was looking, I don't even think he could see his receiver. He saw the Wellston jersey, is all he could see, but knew from practice over and over and over again. You could tell those guys have practiced that over and over again. Not only a good throw, but a good catch from a receiver. Couldn't even see his quarterback. And Cleveland fakes the handoff, play action, and that pass is complete to number 13. That is Landon DeWeese. And the tackle by Evan Canner there. Once again, we see a Meigs first down. Cleveland shows that he can pass the ball on the last couple of plays.
Yeah, Meigs is doing a nice job mixing it up. Inside run, outside run, pass. They're doing a nice job.
Yeah, and if a team shows to be effective at both of those aspects, and not only on the inside but on the outside, we're going to have our hands full. So Cleveland keeps this one and is stopped with a short gain of about a yard. That'll bring up second down and about 9 yards to go. 6 minutes and 55 seconds with the clock running here in this second quarter. Right here, the Rockets certainly need a stop. Would not want to be down 2 scores. And also, Coach, I would think that a priority as a coach and as a team right now would be we want on the board before halftime.
For sure. You want to try to put some points up, get that momentum going into the half.
Leland handoff to Burnham again, and that one is stopped. So all of a sudden we see the Rockets over this drive have stopped every run right up the middle.
Yeah, that was a great job by Collins and Landon Hypes.
Number 77. Number 77, Landon Hypes. Landon Hypes, another junior. Third down and 9. And Meigs has to be thinking this is 4-down territory. We wouldn't expect them to kick it, but we don't know what they have kicker-wise. But Cleveland takes a snap and has a wide open Burnham in the end zone, and somehow that ball goes through his hands. And boy, the Rockets really dodged a bullet there, Coach, as Burnham was wide open. I don't think there was anyone within 20 yards of him.
No, there wasn't. There was blown coverage there on the back end.
You could see a couple of the Rocket defensive backs for the Rockets as they talked there, sort of discussed afterwards what just happened. Saw Johnny Scott out there being a leader, talking to one of his teammates. Sure, they're discussing that last play, so that doesn't happen again. Him and Josh Clarkson out there talking. Josh Clarkson, another good defensive back. So Cleveland rolls out to his left, and he is hit and taken down at the sideline.
Yeah,
looks like
he had the wheel route by Burnham. Cleveland rolling that way. Wheel route was covered. He tried to run for the first down, and Wellston made a nice stop.
Absolutely. Looks like Seth Lambert in on that tackle, and one of the Collins in on that tackle as well. So we are now looking at Wellston ball. First down and 10. And they're in their own territory here, pretty deep for the first time tonight. But we'll see if with 5:30 left we can put a drive together and see if the Rockets can punch one into the end zone here and get a score before halftime. And this is a snap to our running back, number 23, Collins. It's number 23, Mason Collins. We have a couple sets of brothers on this Wellston team, and make sure we get the first name correct. There was a direct snap to Mason Collins for a nice pickup for about 8 or 9 yards. So we have second down and 2 coming up. Rockets mixing it up a little bit. Looks like Mason Collins is once again in the backfield, quarterback position. Takes the snap, and he hands it off to Seth Lambert. Seth Lambert around the left end for a first down and a nice pickup. Out past the 35, out to about the 36-yard line.
Great job by the left side of the offensive line there. The Rockets, yarding a check, turning his man out. Opened up a huge hole there.
Absolutely. Those small things that make such a difference. Bennett yarding a check there in that block. And looks like we had an injury on the Meigs side, and looked like a little confusion on the field there for just a minute. Rockets switch up some personnel. The injured Meigs player seems to be fine and ran off the field. So action will continue on first down. We have Briggs back in the game, but we have Collins playing quarterback. Hands it off again over the left side to Seth Lambert. And Seth Lambert working hard there for another 3 or 4 yards. Nice pickup out across the 40-yard line.
Another nice job by the left side of that line. Rockets are having some success in this Wildcat formation.
Absolutely. And no huge plays, but if they can just continue to do that all the way down the field, even just little bites at a time, with 4:26, plenty of time on the clock.
Plenty of time
for the Rockets to get a score here. Once again, Mason Collins will take the snap, and he will run and sort of zero in on him there. And looks like number 66 for the Marauders, Jesse Young, makes that tackle. So
again, Meigs had some good penetration on that run. Nowhere to go for Collins.
So we see Wes Briggs is still running in the plays, getting plays from the coach, running them in, organizing the team. But he split out to the left end as Mason Collins stays in the quarterback position and takes the snap and fakes the handoff, keeps it, and once again, nowhere to go. And so Wellston saw some success there, and maybe as they continue on in that, maybe being sort of found out a little bit by Meigs what they're doing, and Meigs has made a good adjustment there to stop that momentum by the Rockets. So
yeah, I think
got to bring up fourth down.
I think there's a little bit of miscommunication there on the handoff. I think it was a bobble there, and Collins had to take it himself.
I'd say for sure it definitely looked like a slow developing play. So Wellston will punt. Evan Cantor gets off a nice punt.
Great punt.
Puts it over the head of Burnham, and that will continue to roll back down to about the 15-yard line, where Wellston will down it there, and Meigs will take over on the 15-yard line with 2:44 to go here in this second quarter.
That's a great punt by Cantor, flipping the field. I mean, that's a great weapon to have.
Absolutely. Done a fantastic job this year, all year, punting the ball. And continues to do that. One of our seniors, once again, senior night here. Wellston has 6 football seniors, so be losing some great young men to graduation. However, have a lot of great young men coming back as well. So Meigs will hand the ball off again. And Burnham will take the ball for a few yards. That'll bring up second down for a small gain. Looks as if Meigs is going to be content to just let the clock run, even if that means just going in 6 points, 6-0. They're taking their time. Play clock down to 20 on this second and 9. 2:10 to go in the half.
Rockets get a stop here. You might see a timeout.
Maybe so. So Cleland is going to pass the ball now. And he passes all the way down the middle, and it is a long pass, a nice pass, which is caught by Burnham. He caught that thing about the 50, right behind Wellston's defense. And for a nice pickup by Meigs. Coach, that's a crushing play for the Rockets here at the end of the half. That puts them in scoring position with 1:55 left to play in the second quarter.
Yeah, it's great protection by Meigs up front. I think Wellston got caught looking there, thinking they were just going to run out the clock. Let Burnham get behind the defensive backs, and great catch, great throw.
Absolutely. We'd like to once again thank all of our game sponsors, especially our game sponsor for tonight, for this Meigs Game Senior Night. That game sponsor is Buckeye Construction and Restoration. Thank you to BCR for supporting this game, for all you do in the community.
Great company.
Very much appreciated. Great company, and this young man that just said that is not a bit partial. Although he is an employee. So we thank our game sponsor tonight, along with Lockard Insurance, SF Restoration, Still Lyle Construction, Strickland Sales, McWilliams Funeral Home, The Patio, Grub Suds, Oak Hill Chamber of Commerce, DDF Seamless Gutter, Precision One Masonry, Spring Street Sports, and Corinne Smith Photography. So Meigs, once again.
Great field there by McWilliams, the linebacker.
Once again, Wellston does a good job on the run.
The hole opened up, but he scraped over top, did a great job.
We've seen that has been a theme Wellston has figured out. It seems the run game up the middle and how to defend that. We've had some problems in the backfield tonight, and hopefully Coach Graham at halftime can sort that out.
False start there by Meigs.
So, not many flags this game, but I think only the second flag. Both of those have been on Meigs, so penalties have not hurt the Rockets tonight. And very minimal flags thrown on Meigs tonight. Penalty-wise, haven't hurt them too bad, but this one sets them back just a little bit with the clock running still. And that one helps the Rockets a lot. With 1:03 to play in the half. On second and 13, Cleland in the shotgun will take this snap. Roll out to the right, and he throws it. A short pass. That's caught by number 5, Dunton Vance. Dunton Vance, nice catch there, and stays on his feet. And looks like, Coach, did he go out of bounds there? I didn't know.
He was able to get out of bounds.
So he got out of bounds to stop the clock. To Meigs' advantage, and exactly what they wanted to do.
Yeah, they sprinted Cleland out, ran the levels concept. He found the big tight end there, and he was hard to bring down and able to get out of bounds. First down.
This powerful line of Meigs will line up, and Cleland will take the snap. He takes the snap. He looks to his left. He scrambles around, and he's sacked. And that sack is by number 55, Isaac McWilliams. So we've had some success tonight, Coach Hutchison, on pressuring the quarterback, and there again we see a good job by Isaac McWilliams.
Yeah, we were able to get some pressure on the edge there. He had to step up into the pocket, and McWilliams pulled the trigger and made a nice play there.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, once again, thank you to Corinne Smith Photography, allowing us to use her photos for Player of the Game. Mention seeing this ad to her, and she will include a complimentary 8x10 photo if you book with her. Contact her today. Contact Corinne at 740-688-9928. Also, the Lockard Insurance Agency for all of your insurance needs, because true fans know that success in football is all about tradition, dedication, and loyalty. Those are the same qualities that are important to the Lockard Insurance Agency. So call them for Ohio Mutual Insurance and all of your insurance needs at 740-384-2020. So Meigs with 36 seconds left here in the second quarter, second down and 14 yards. We'll see if they can get get a play off here and get out of bounds and stop that clock as Cleveland rolls back, drops back, and throws the ball away. Pressure again on the quarterback there by the Rockets as 54 Hunter Collins gets in there. A couple other Rockets as well. As Wellston's had some success tonight putting pressure on the quarterback. He hasn't had a lot of time for most of the time, other than the one long pass play down the middle.
Yeah, that was sort of great pressure by the front five there.
And so third down. Ball's on the 29-yard line of the Rockets. Meigs has number 5, Dunton Vance, in the backfield with Cleveland. Cleveland takes the snap. He drops back. He's looking to his left, he rolls to his left. Now he's running. And he runs around the side, up the sideline into the end zone for a touchdown. So it looked like he picked up a block or two. He outran a player to the sideline, picked up a block. That enabled him to get into the end zone for a touchdown for the Meigs Marauders.
Yeah, we brought pressure up the middle with Williams, and we dropped our end Collins. He was out in coverage.
And once Cleveland cleared that corner, there was no one. It was 20 yards, no one there. So they're going to go for 2 here with the score 12-0. Cleveland once again takes the snap. He looks to number 8 in the end zone, and that's Joe Metzger. And Joe Metzger, the senior for the Marauders, that ball is dropped, and so the score will remain 12-0. That leaves us with only 18 seconds to play here in the second quarter. So, Coach, what do you think the Rockets should look to do here? As a coach, what would you coach them to do? Are we looking for a big play here? We're looking to see what happens on the kickoff?
Yeah, we'll see what happens on the kickoff. If we get good field position, we get a good return here, get up around midfield, and we take a shot.
Good. Yeah, and I like that. I like that aggressive. You know, I see a lot of teams, and there are times that you're better off just to let the clock run out and just save it for the second half. But games like this, a conference matchup like this, and these two teams so evenly matched, and I think I like the aggressive nature of that, of trying to put some points on the board going in at halftime. Let's make something positive happen.
Looks like a squib.
And his squib kicks, and that is picked up by number 17 for the Rockets. That's Grayson Seitz. And runs it back a few yards, and nice hands there by Grayson. And took care of the ball. And we'll see with 15 seconds left to go what Coach Graham and the Rockets decide to do here. And Coach Graham assisted by Joe Briggs, Brian Mantell, Ricky Woodruff, Mike Lambert, and John Seitz. So we'll see what this coaching staff, which has done a nice job this year.
Yeah, they've done a really nice job.
Taking a program that was in, the shape it was last year and doing what they've done. As the Rockets hand it off to Mason Collins, who runs around the left side for a pickup close to a first
Should be
down.
looking for a timeout.
And clock still running. Okay, yes, and the Rockets are yelling timeout.
We let about five seconds go there.
So, not sure if the Rockets were trying to call it and the refs didn't hear, because
I think Coach may have thought he got the first down and the clock was going to stop.
We ended up hearing them up here in the press box.
Yeah.
We could hear that, so they certainly were aware of it. But wow, how precious, whether it's basketball, which I've coached for 13 years at Wellston, football that you've coached at Wellston and at Vinton Kelly, how important is a second sometimes, or 2 seconds. That clock is precious.
Very important.
And so regardless of what happened there, you can't get them back. And you have to work with what you've got. So we'll see what the Rockets can do here if they want to be inventive, take a shot. Maybe they have a play here that they've worked on for a situation like this, Coach. Did you ever have plays like for situations like this?
For sure.
So we'll see what the Rockets do, how aggressive they'll be. And they do have Wes Briggs in the shotgun. He takes that snap and he drops back, and he is pressured right away, and he's pulled down in the backfield by number 26. That's Cooper Jude. So that will end the half here for the Rockets on a play that they were trying to make something happen, and give them credit for that. But 26, Cooper Jude there, totally unchecked. I don't even think anybody saw him coming.
No, they were trying to hit Fod on an out and up, and they brought pressure off the edge. No one saw him. No one picked him up.
Yes, absolutely. And that'll bring us to halftime. The score 12-0 is certainly not what you want to see as a Rockets. You do not want a 0 going into halftime. However, that's a manageable score. Rockets make a few adjustments. This is a game that we could quickly strike and come back in. So this shouldn't be disheartening to the Rockets. It just should be a time for some reflection and adjustments.
For sure.
So, Coach, let me ask you what kind of adjustments you think you'd make a game like this if you were the Rockets?
Well, offensively, I mean, we did have some success with the Wildcat. Might see some more of that. Try to capture the edge a little bit, loosen the middle up some. And Meigs playing a lot of man-to-man, so I'd like to see some motion, see some of our receivers in motion, some of our playmakers, and try to get Meigs to have a mess up there in the secondary.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looked as if to me that Wellston had some success at that, and then we kept doing the Wildcat. We kept doing the Wildcat. And I think what I hear you saying is just mix that in.
Yeah. Here,
mix it in there. One thing I haven't seen from the Rockets much of tonight, which I've seen them have some success in past games against, I think it was River Valley, and another game that I watched this year against another more evenly matched opponent, was Wellston had some success in quick passes out to the flat and a couple slants here and there. Just a snap and a quick pass. And I think we have a couple playmakers in Kel Fott and also in Evan Canner. Josh Clarkson has some speed. We have some playmakers there that if we get them the ball quickly, I think we maybe could break a play like that as well.
Yeah, if we can get it in our playmakers' hands, help the young quarterback out, getting it out of his hand quick.
Absolutely.
I think that could be
well,
good.
with the score 12-0 here at halftime at C.H. Jones Field here at Wellston, we are going to take a break here, but we're going to leave you with the Meigs Marauder Marching Band, and then after that, the Wellston Golden Rocket Marching Band. So please enjoy these bands and the hard work that these students have put in to their music, their ensembles. Enjoy that, and we will join you again here in just about 17, 18 minutes for the second half of what is forming up to be, hopefully, a good, close, exciting second half to this game.
Real quick rundown of area scores. At the half, Benton County 7, Nelsonville 0, Portsmouth West 42, Oak Hill 7, Jackson 42, McLean 0. We ask that everyone please be cautious as we're going to present one of our traditions here at Wellston. It's Lights Out! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the field, the Wellston Golden Rocket Marching Band, led onto the field by Field Commanders Emma McGowan and Sarah Shea. We're proud to present the 2023 competition show, Sounds of the Sahara, with a little twist in the darkness of the sands. Take a journey with us through the Sahara Desert as we travel to Egypt, explore the sand dunes while discovering the Great Pyramids and the ancient columns. The band will perform part 1 and part 2, followed by their classic Inner Sandman by Metallica. Tonight's featured soloists on flute, Aaron Prophet, clarinet, Kirsten Bannon. Directors, Ms. Katie King. Assistant Director, Ms. Catherine McCall Smith. Color Guard Instructor, Dr. Brian Bethel. Percussion Instructor, Danny Cox. And Band Booster President, Jackie Hildebrand. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wellston Golden Rocket Marching Band. Tomorrow they will travel to Athens to compete in the Athens Band Competition. So wish them the very best.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with you here on BMG Media, and we wanted to say a big thank you to all the bands and band directors and the work that's went into the bands this year. And I say both bands sounded magnificent tonight. Walked by down there a little earlier, heard the Meigs band, and listened from the booth up here to the Wellston band, who sounded very strong tonight as well. And good luck to them in all of their band competitions as they end up their band competitions toward the end of their season. Here at Wellston C.H. Jones Field on senior night, the last home game, it's always lights out for the band. As you, I don't know whether to say as you can see or as you cannot see, but maybe you can see the lights that the band members are all wearing. As we await the lights to start up, this has become a yearly tradition here at C.H. Jones Field for the beginning of the second half, waiting on the lights to fire back up. So with our the technology is a little better than it used to be. However, both teams are going to have to wait, and we'll see if Wellston gets a delay game because of that again, which has happened several years in the past. But let's get back to this matchup tonight. We saw a first half that had a lot of action on the Meigs side offensively. Wellston struggled to really get things going, and so just describing this game, I would say the difference in the game is execution. Just simple execution. It seems like that Meigs was able to execute pass plays when they wanted to. They were able to execute the run when they wanted to, and sort of did what they wanted to do. And I think that comes down to Coach Hutchison. I think that comes down to what you pointed out, the battle with the line. I think the line has made it effective for Meigs to execute their plays.
Yeah, I think Meigs is playing well up front, both sides of the ball tonight. So we're looking at the TVC, and the
matchups all next week. I'm sure that no team wants to look ahead. Wellston, of course, ending their season, the regular season with Vinton County, as normally is the case. And I'm sure that in the back of their minds, they're thinking about that game. But I think it's a danger to look beyond a game you're in to another game. We can sort of do that as we analyze and look ahead. But I do think the Rockets will need some momentum to carry them into that game. Very, very tough matchup next week. Matter of fact, the halftime score, Vinton County and Nelsonville. Vinton County is up 7-0 at halftime. We know the caliber of those two teams. So that's being a close game. Wellston having that matchup next week, and having another half of football to play here tonight, with hopes of getting some momentum. Having a win here tonight certainly would be the case, what we want ultimately. But I think Wellston would settle right now for small chunks of just let's win this down.
Right.
A win for us is going to be positive yardage right here. A win for us is going to be a first down. Let's get this one first down at a time. Let's not worry about Vinton County next week. Let's not worry about the fourth quarter. Let's worry about the third quarter. Let's worry about this down right here.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Need to take the mindset, one play at a time, execute that play, get some positive yardage, and each play will build upon itself, and we can hopefully get this ball in the end zone.
Absolutely. And no one wants to see a shutout, and I don't think we're going to see one here tonight. I think that the coaches and the players for Wellston will make the adjustments, come out here and make something happen in the second half. However, you don't want to see that zero even at halftime, and so Wellston needs that momentum, that pickup, and coming out the second half, hopefully on both sides of the ball, they'll have that spark. And I think the running game's been effective for Meigs, Coach, but I think that's opened up the passing game, which really, in a big way, the passing game's hurt us.
Yeah, it has. We did do some good things. We did get some pressures, but we did have some breakdowns on the back end that hurt us. And then the touchdown there, they caught us in man-to-man. Everyone was out in coverage, and Coulter, not Coulter.
Yeah, Coulter's brother.
Coulter's brother.
That's what you were going to say. Coulter's brother. That's Griffin.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
He took it around the edge for a touchdown, and which was, so that was a big play.
And that combination for Meigs has been extremely effective. Just the connection between Cleveland and Burnham, Conley, Burnham. And it's been handoff to Burnham, pass to Burnham, handoff to Burnham, and he has really racked up the yards. I don't have the totals of how many yards, all-purpose yards he has this game, but it's got to be tremendous.
Yeah, he's having a great game. He's had success inside the tackles. He's had success on the edge, and like you said, they're throwing him the ball out of the backfield too.
So with one thing we know about the Rockets and can say for sure, seeing them play this year, knowing some of these young men, knowing their capabilities, we have the defensive backfield to guard these guys. We have the athleticism, and it just looks to me, just from watching the game, Coach Hutchison, it looks to me like more of a mental breakdown or a communication breakdown.
Yeah, we had some breakdown in the back end, like we said, and it's more mental than anything else.
So I know Meigs has a big line. We've talked about that. A lot of strength, a lot of power there. Mm-hmm. But I think it looks to me like our line, Wellston's line, has, as the game has progressed, have stepped up more and more and done a better job as the game has progressed.
Yeah, especially on the defensive line, they started doing a nice job on the interior run and a nice job on the pressure.
So hopefully Wellston will communicate what they need to communicate and get things together there in the backfield, because we have as good of athletes, if not some better than anyone in our league, but at least as good. And I know we have the athleticism to do that. So we'll see what adjustments the Rockets make and how they come out this second half. What they play like, attitude like, what they play like with what kind of spirit, and see these young men have a great and successful night here tonight.
Yeah, they're in a dogfight, that's for sure. They're in this ball game. It's a tough ball game. They're just going to have to dig deep, like you said, take one play at a time and build upon that.
So,
I'd like to see the Rockets try to stretch the field a little bit horizontally and vertically. Try to loosen that up inside. That'll help our run game.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for joining us here. BMG Media thanks you for watching this game and being with us tonight. And we want to thank all of our sponsors and our game sponsor, Buckeye Construction and Restoration, tonight. And we thank you for joining us on this perfect night, weather night for football. A little delay here because of the lights out show. Now the lights are coming on full strength. Meigs is going to warm up a little bit. And at this time, we have a commercial, and we'll be back right after this. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We counting down the clock here, just a few seconds left before kickoff as Wellston walks back out onto the field. Meigs has warmed up. The lights are back on from the night of lights out for the Wellston Golden Rocket Marching Band. Rockets trying to bounce back from that first half. That first half where Meigs was able to execute so well on the offensive end. And in a way, Coach Hutchinson, where as Wellston looks at this game, probably very fortunate they're only down 12.
Yeah, for sure. Didn't do much on the offensive side of the ball. Hopefully we can get that fixed this half. And you got to go in the mindset, it's a new half.
Yes.
0-0 new half. We got to win this half.
Yeah, I think specifically of that pass to, I think it was Burnham in the end zone by Cleveland, and dropped it. He was wide open, and that would have been another touchdown. So dodged that bullet, and to their credit, the Rockets tightened up a few things on the line and really sort of stopped that run game that Meigs started with. So we'll see what happens here the second half as kickoff gets ready to resume. And the game can be looked at sometimes as two games in one. If the Rockets, you're looking for this second half to be a new game. Everything's set on the field. Clock is set. And Meigs is going to turn quickly and surprise the Rockets with an onside kick. The ball's jostled around. A hard hit there. And Meigs is celebrating as if they have the ball. And it is Meigs football. As Meigs stood around there, in a huddled type position around the ball. The ball was teed up. I saw number 20, and number 20, Bryce Butcher, tee up the ball and stood around and then turned and quickly kicked that off, onside kick. And the same player, I believe it was, Bryce Butcher, number 20, come down and just laid a hit on one of the Rockets, and one of the Marauders came along and picked that ball up. Totally unexpected. So the Marauders, with some momentum and celebration, will begin the second half here on the Rockets' 40-yard line. So it's Cleland who jet sweep, gets the ball to Burnham, and a short gain there for Conley Burnham as he comes around the right side.
It's a better job by the Rockets setting the edge. And defensive backs coming up and filling.
And if the Rockets can continue that and stop that run play, stop Burnham and Cleland, they're going to have a real shot at winning this game if they can get some momentum offensively. But the whole stadium, I think, shocked right now that Meigs even has the ball after that onside kick, to their credit. And Cleland doesn't see number 12, Bennett Yardnicek, coming. Bennett comes up from the blind side.
Yeah, great.
Tackles and hits Cleland.
Great pressure by Yardnicek coming off the edge on the blind side.
Cleland barely gets that pass off to make it an incomplete pass, and hobbles around a little bit after that hit by Bennett Yardnicek. What a hit.
Yeah, that was a hard hit.
One thing the Wellston Rockets have done successfully over and over again tonight is put pressure on the quarterback. It's Cleland. So Griffin Cleland staying in the game. Tough young man. Takes the snap. He drops back a couple steps, and he throws that pass out short. And that pass is intended for Joe Metzger. And that'll bring up fourth down. So Rockets do a good job after that onside kick to bring up a fourth down for the Meigs Marauders.
Great job by the defense there, especially after that, like you said, surprise onside. And
yeah, Meigs came out just on fire with that planned onside kick. Number 26, Cooper Jude for the Marauders, takes the snap, and it's a low snap, but he gets off a low straight punt, and it rolls into the end zone. Looked like thought about picking that up, but wisely
let it go in the end zone.
Let it go in the end zone. Which means the Rockets will get the ball on the 20-yard line.
And great job by the defense. They could easily folded there with that momentum swing.
Absolutely, and that may be the series right there, that defensive series that wins this game. Maybe that's the turnaround moment for the Rockets. So the Rockets go back to Wes Briggs, number 4, takes the snap, and he hands it off and is quickly tackled. That was number 8, Seth Lambert, quickly tackled for a loss.
Yeah, great job by 66.
Once again, number 66, Jesse Young for the Marauders. We called his name a lot tonight.
Slanted across the face there and got penetration deep in the backfield.
We've got Evan Canner out wide. We've got Cale Fott to the left as well. And Wes Briggs takes the snap, and he looks all the way down the field to Canner. And that pass is short. It falls short for an incomplete pass. But he had an open Canner there.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to go to Fott there on the hitch. It was covered. He had to roll. Had a little bit of pressure.
It looked like that the body just didn't get turned around, and he just kind of had to use all arm there. Wasn't really ready to pass the ball. Briggs though, a good-looking freshman at quarterback there that looks like he has a lot of potential, Coach. He takes the snap. Briggs does, rolls out to the right, and he lets that pass go into the hands and right back out of Kel Fott.
Yeah,
and that brings up 4th down.
Wellston sprints out to the right. Try to hit Fott on the deep out. Pretty good ball.
It was a correctly executed play. Just we need you need the catch to truly say it's an executed play that we get that play and obviously gives us a lot of momentum, gives us a 1st down. But instead, punting is Evan Canner. He gets that punt high, takes a little bit of a Wellston bounce just across the 50-yard line where it'll be downed by Josh Clarkson. And the Meigs Marauders, once again, will take over. 1st and 10 on the 49-yard line. We have 10 minutes and 3 seconds left to play here in this 3rd quarter. 12-0, Meigs Marauders still up. Not much has happened other than the onside kick by Meigs here in this 2nd half. Meigs wasn't able to do anything with it. Rockets got it, not able to do anything with it, so Meigs will try one more time as Cleveland once again takes the snap. Burnham is in the backfield. He hands it off to Burnham, and who is immediately stopped by several Rockets.
Great job by the interior of the Rocket defense.
Yeah, absolutely. It was 51 Hunter Brown in there, along with a couple other Rockets, but Hunter Brown, big lineman, big strong young man there in on that stop. So now Meigs will huddle up, take their time, 12 seconds on the play clock. Right at the 50-yard line, 2nd down. Cleveland calling out orders, telling number 5, Denton Vance, where to go, what to do, and there's a flag.
Be a delay of game on Meigs.
Delay of game. And during that huddle, we could tell the clock was running down there. Their time was getting short, so they will take that delay of game penalty and move them back a few yards. That'll make it 2nd and 14 for the Marauders with 9:05 to go in the 3rd quarter. Cleveland huddles up with his team once again. And play clock.
Taking a long time to get the play
once
in.
Again, down to 3. Barely going to get them. They do get this snap off. Cleveland steps back in the pocket. He looks down the middle, and the pass is completed to number 5, Denton Vance, for a 1st down. And Meigs get out of a 2nd and 14 there.
There's good protection by Meigs up front. Gave Cleveland plenty of time and let that route develop.
No doubt, I would think the Meigs coach, head coach David Tennant there, and his staff probably talked to his team at halftime about how much his quarterback got knocked down in that 1st half. Cleveland takes the snap. He hands it off to number 10 this time. He just makes it across. That's Jake White. It's like Hunter Collins in there on the stop, on the tackle. Once again, that was Jake White on the carry for the Meigs Marauders.
Wellston's done a much better job of stopping off tackle since early in the game.
Absolutely, yes. Yeah, from the 1st quarter, it looked like that was just going to be something they had their way with the whole game, but Wellston's really done a great job against this big Meigs line. They've held their own for sure. Cleveland takes the snap. He looks to the left to 8, Metzger, and that pass is dropped after a great defensive play. Johnny Scott he hit Metzger on that play. Great defensive play. Scott's shaken up, it looks like, a little bit as he takes a knee. He tries to pop back up. Referees, however, send him to the sidelines to get checked out.
Tried to hit Metzger on the slant route there, and Scott's seen it develop nicely. And
great hit.
Great hit.
Great, nicely timed, great hit. A fair, legal football hit. Nice job. And here we go, 3rd and 9. Ball on the Rockets' 39-yard line. As Griffin Cleland once again takes the snap and steps back, and to the left, he looks to number 2, completes that pass for a first down. That's Gunnar Cleland on the reception. So that's Griffin Cleland to Gunnar Cleland for a first down. Coach Hutchinson, whenever Cleland has time, his passes are on point, on time, and he's going to hurt you.
Yeah, for sure. He makes the right read, makes good throws. When he's got time, he's dangerous.
So Cleland joined by Dunton Vance, number 5, in the backfield. Got number 7, Isaiah Arms, split out to the right. But he tries to run and slides. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, which will bring up a second down for Meigs. Couldn't tell exactly what happened there, whether it was a busted play there or miscommunication.
Looks like they were trying to set up the screen there on the right. Looked like it was covered, and he decided to take off. And Cleveland seems a little hobbled to me right now. I think he just decided to slide there.
Early on here in the third quarter, took a shot from Bennett Yardnachek, and he popped back up, but he was definitely hobbling around trying to get himself going. He takes the snap, hands it off to number 5, who is struggling and keeping on going, refusing to come down, Dunton Vance, as he drags about 3-4 Rockets with him there.
Able to get to the second level there, and he very hard to run.
Yeah, giving credit for that. However, the Rockets need to, when they make contact, to make that tackle, to stop that run game. We haven't seen much of number 5 Vance in the first half, but he's again in the backfield with Cleland. And Cleland will take the snap. He's looking to the right side, and that's most caught by number 7 Isaiah Arms. He had his man, he had him open, and he had a little running room there, awful close to the end zone.
Yeah, they run 2 seams, pull those guys, and they ran a post behind it. Came wide open, he just couldn't make the play.
We've seen some good passes thrown by both quarterbacks on point tonight, and we've seen several passes dropped as well, but take nothing away from these quarterbacks. Even a lot of the incomplete passes, both quarterbacks have been good passes. So.
Big play here.
Oh, and a fumble as Cleland fumbles the ball on a pitch. And it looks like Meigs recovers that. Cleland falls back on it.
Big stop by the Rockets.
That is a turnover on downs. Another big stop by the Rocket defense here tonight. That's 2 defensive series in a row that they've gotten a stop when they needed it most. 4:57 left in the third quarter. Still plenty of time. Plenty of time for the Rockets to mount a comeback here. They need a rally. And so Briggs will take the snap and hand it off to Seth Lambert, who's met immediately at the line by number 62 for the Marauders, Zach Goebel. number 62.
Yeah, wasn't able to get to the second level there. Linebacker filled it.
Very minimal gain for Seth Lambert there. So we've got two backs in the field here with Briggs, who drops back and he throws a pass all the way down the sideline intended for Evan Canner. The pass just a little out of his reach. Bring up 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, he had a step on his man.
So with a 3rd down and 9, Coach, looks like the Rockets may be in another passing position to pass here, a passing situation. So we'll see what they decide to do.
Yeah, in this part of the field, more than likely going to see a pass here. If you're on your side of the field, you might run, try to get it to a short 4th down.
The pro and college level, you see a lot of screen passes in this situation. We'll see what the Rockets do here as Briggs steps back. He passes, and it is complete to number 15, Kel Fott. And he is tackled by number 3, Conley Burnham.
About a yard short.
That'll bring up the 4th down. Big decision now.
Nope.
No. And the referee is placing that ball where he says it should go, and because of that, it clearly indicates a 1st down. So the referee signals 1st down, and they move the chains, and the Rockets get their first down of this half as Wes Briggs takes the snap. He hands it off to Lambert, who breaks almost through the line, but he keeps going, although he's hit by 2 or 3 different Marauders and just keeps going. Finally, Lambert is taken down by 8, Joe Metzger, and 62, Zach Goebel. Great effort there by Seth Lambert. Seth Lambert, as well as many of the other Rockets, of course, play with a lot of heart. They got a lot of heart. And Seth Lambert showed his right there. Just kept going, refused to come down. Briggs takes the snaps, hands it again to Lambert, who goes around the right side, steps around 2 or 3 defenders, breaks loose. He goes up all the way almost to the 40-yard line. Takes that one all the way into Meigs territory. Great run by Seth Lambert. Almost on cue as we talked about him there.
Yeah, good run by Lambert.
Came and good job by the offensive line. Wellston with some momentum on 1st and 10 here. Wes Briggs takes the snap, 3-step drop. He plants, he passes down the right sideline, down his back shoulder, caught by Kel Fott for a nice pickup all the way down. About the inside the 10-yard line. What a catch, nice throw.
Yeah, beautiful throw and catch. Like to see him stretching the field there.
Big time throw on that backside shoulder there. And nice adjustment by the receiver, Kel Fott, as Wellston will see a flag thrown here for a false start. Saw about 3 or 4 different Rockets there on the right side jump where the ball was snapped.
For that penalty, you saw Wellston go with a little bit of tempo.
Absolutely, Coach. You were a player, a great one at that. How many times have you been in that position where you finally get a breakthrough, and then you get that? There's so much adrenaline going. We're so excited, and we get that false start.
Yep.
Maybe that's what happens. So Briggs back at the line, 1st and 15, takes the snap, and he hands that off. Looks like Seth Lambert. And Seth Lambert there picks up a couple of those yards that were lost on the penalty. We'll bring up a 2nd down and about 12 yards.
On tempo again here.
Rockets hurrying up. Briggs, he takes the snap, 1 step back and lets the ball go to number 8, Seth Lambert, who catches the ball, takes it all the way inside the 5-yard line, it looks like. Another nice play. The Rockets there, nice pass by the freshman quarterback. Nice play by number 8, Seth Lambert. Good protection from the line. And there's going to be a timeout. And this timeout is called by...
I think they're making
No,
Lambert come out.
Okay. Lambert is coming out of the game for some reason.
I think they're making him get looked at.
So we confirm that if it's for medical reason. We will try to find out for you and let you know what's going on there. Meanwhile, we see the Wildcat again with Collins taking the snap. Mason Collins takes the snap directly. He goes over the right side, immediately met by two Meigs Marauders.
Meigs did a nice job setting the edge there. Great pursuit.
And that's the thing that we've seen the Rockets do successfully on the defensive side. Right there we see it from the Meigs Marauders. So we see Wes Briggs back in at the quarterback position on 4th down. Big play here. As Briggs drops back, he runs to the right, no one open, and he tries to scramble. No one there, but there are flags on the play.
Like a face mask.
If that's a face mask, that's huge for the Rockets. And that is a face mask. And that will set the Rockets up nicely. And we'll see exactly where this ball ends up after this penalty, which I believe, Coach, would be half distance to the goal at this point.
Should be half the distance and an automatic first down there.
And so the Rockets 1st and goal now. Looks like they're on about the 5-yard line. And it's a Wildcat again with Mason Collins in the backfield to take the direct snap, it appears. And he does, and he hands that ball off to Josh Clarkson. And Clarkson picks up a yard or two. Clarkson picks up positive yardage, it looks like, to bring up 2nd down. And down to about the 2-yard line. 40 seconds left in this 3rd quarter as the Rockets keep going with Mason Collins taking the snap. The ball is snapped, and Collins hands the ball once again off to Josh Clarkson, who's in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Wellston Rockets. It's number 14, Josh Clarkson on that carry. Handoff by Mason Collins in the backfield. And once again, the mixing up the Wildcat has proved effective as the Rockets will attempt the point after here. This is Michael Weber, our senior kicker. Been very effective this year. Done a fantastic job kicking the ball, and extra points, field goals as well. Will kick, and it's blocked. And that was number 8, Joe Metzger for the Marauders in there to get that block.
Huge play by Meigs there blocking that.
Absolutely. And that's one of those plays that as a coach, especially a Rocket coach, you don't want to look back on this game after it's over and say, that hurt us. And if you're Meigs, you want to say that's what we needed because of the 12 that they have on the board. They were unsuccessful in their kick or their 2-point conversions. So they needed that.
They did. It was a great drive by the Rockets. Took it all the way down, had the big pass play. Ended up running it in.
Absolutely.
Just got to finish. You can't take that play off on the PAT and let the rusher get in and block it.
So the Rockets with some momentum now. Toward the end of this 3rd quarter, there is 27 seconds left in the 3rd quarter with the score 12-6. And the Rockets will be kicking off to the Meigs Marauders. And it looks like Meigs is going to have Conley Burnham, number 3, back, as well as number 15, I believe that is, Griffin Hudson. And number 2 back there in the middle, that's Gunnar Cleland. And now Burnham will step up into the formation, and number 10, Jake White, will go deep. Michael Weber kicks off, and he kicks that ball deep, and that is fielded by number 15, Griffin Hudson, who looks for an opening, finds a little one around the right side. He comes all the way up to the 40-yard line where he's met and tackled there. Wellston Rocket number 18, who is Levi Bellard. Good job by Bellard there to track him down. And Griffin Hudson there with a nice return. As Weber, nice kickoff. Kicked it right where they wanted to, but the Rockets left an opening on Hudson's right side.
Didn't keep contained there on the left side of the kickoff team, and he was able to break to the outside there and pick up some nice yards.
So Meigs again. Cleland in that shotgun, hands it off to number 5, and he is met immediately. Dunton Vance is tackled in the backfield. Looks like the first guy there was Bennett Yardnicek again. He had some help. Looks like number 56 was in on that, who is Connor McWilliams.
Great penetration by the defensive line.
Great job. To end the third quarter, we have a score of 12-6 with Meigs on top, but the Rockets with a lot of momentum. This is forming up to be a great fourth quarter, an exciting fourth quarter. And don't go anywhere. Don't leave this game. And this is a great matchup, just as we said it would be. 6 points, a 6-point difference going into the fourth quarter. We'd like to take a moment once again to thank our game sponsor tonight, Buckeye Construction and Restoration. If you will look up BCR on the internet, you'll see some of the great restoration work they've done, some beautiful buildings, and we are so proud and happy to call them friends and know that this great company is here locally in Wellston and in the southern Ohio area. So a shout out to Buckeye Construction and Restoration. Thank you for being our game sponsor tonight on senior night here at C.H. Jones Field. We will begin now. Fourth quarter with Cleland taking the snap, giving it to Burnham, a pitch out to the left side. He's tackled after a short gain, but there's a flag on the field.
It's going to be holding there on the left tackle on Collins.
It's a coach is right. Left side, I'm sure, and Coach, that's a great eye to pick that out. Great job. And that'll move the Marauders back even further. And that's going to be a second down and 21 yards to go. So once again, Wellston proving that they are the team with the momentum right now. Defensively, still doing a great job. Locking down the middle, locking down the edges. Cleland takes the snap. He's pressured, but he gets that throw off to number 13, who catches that ball, Landon DeWeese, and he picks up about half of that 20-yard first down that they need. So it's going to be third down and about 10 for the Marauders.
Good protection there by Meigs up front, giving him time. Like we said before, if he has time, he's going to find his guy, and very accurate passer.
Absolutely, and wasn't from a lack of trying for the Rockets. They were trying. They were coming hard. They were coming fast. But credit to the line of Meigs for holding them off, because they were rushing hard and fast. They were closing in.
Big down here.
Third down and 11 to go as Cleland takes the snap. He looks downfield, and he's under pressure, and he is sacked. He is taken down by number 56, Connor McWilliams. A huge, huge defensive play by Connor McWilliams tonight.
Great pressure by the Rockets.
Great pressure. And play before that, they were They were coming after the quarterback. He hung in there. The line, credit to them, did a nice job, but Wellston just keeps coming. Great sack. And that's a fumble by the Meigs Marauders, and it's picked up by the Rockets. And so the punt attempt will not be successful as the punter fumbles the ball all the way down on his own 35-yard line, 25-yard line, where the Rockets will take over. And so with all that momentum, the Rockets even build even more and are set up with 10 minutes to go on the Meigs Marauders 28-yard line, where they'll take the snap. And Wes Briggs at quarterback. Now looking to the left as we see Kell go in motion. Kell fought, fake handoff. He scrambles. Wes Briggs gets rid of the ball, attempted to pass. It's incomplete though to Mason Collins. Coverage there by number 88 in Metzger, who was did a nice job covering there. And I thought Briggs was just throwing that ball away. However, he saw a guy.
Yeah, he did.
And just about completed the pass. That'll bring up second down and 10. 9:57 to go for the Golden Rockets. Wes Briggs points to the right. He moves Kell Fott over to the right. And we have a whistle. A timeout by the Rockets. Rockets call timeout. 9:57 to go here in this fourth quarter, full of action. The second half, where the Rockets, with a slow start tonight, have come roaring back, 12-6, and they are threatening to score again with the ball on the 28-yard line of Meigs. Once again, we thank all of our sponsors tonight. Our game sponsor, BCR, that's Buckeye Construction and Restoration, along with all of our other sponsors, Lockard Insurance, SF Restoration, Steel Lau Construction, Strickland Sales, McWilliams Funeral Home, the Patio Grubs and Suds, Oak Hill Chamber of Commerce, DDF Seamless Gutters, Precision One Masonry, Spring Street Sports, and Corinne Smith Photography. BMG Media would like to thank all of our sponsors tonight for supporting these high school student athletes and supporting sports year-round. And thanks to all of you for joining us tonight for this action-packed TVC matchup between Wellston Rockets and the Meigs Marauders. We resume action here as Wes Briggs steps in, quarterback for Wellston Rockets. Seth Lambert in the backfield, and he takes that handoff. It's a reverse. That is reversed to Kell Fott, who rounds the right corner. He steps around two. He breaks another third tackle. He moves on in to the 15-yard line, where he's finally brought down after a nice pickup. A well-executed play by the Golden Rockets.
Yeah, well executed, well blocked. Kell made some people miss, able to get the first down. I'd like to see Rockets, they're stretching horizontally there a little bit.
They're hurrying up again. With all this momentum, they're going to capture that as Wes Briggs takes the snap. He hands it off to Seth Lambert, who's met immediately by number 52 and number 66. That's Jesse Young. And number 52, Quentin Smith, on the tackle. The Rockets will see a 2nd and 10 here, no gain. With so much momentum and mixing up the plays the way they are, we have to expect something from the Rockets here. And they certainly want to capture this momentum and punch this thing into the end zone right now. With Wes Briggs taking the snap, he fakes the handoff. He passes over the middle to Bennett Yardnachek, who is met but breaks a tackle, breaks another, and he is brought down close to the goal line. And it looks like they're going to mark him just short of the goal line as Bennett Yardnachek. Nice catch on a nice pass from the freshman quarterback, Wes Briggs. And Bennett himself, Benny J as they call him, thought he got in himself, and it looked from here as if he may have. But that is awful close, probably less than a yard to go. As the Rockets on this first down see the Wildcat mixed in here. As Mason Collins now will take this direct snap as a running back. And he hands it off. That handoff to Seth Lambert, who scores the touchdown for the Golden Rockets. And ladies and gentlemen, it is a tie game here at C.H. Jones Field. Excitement in this stadium as the Rockets refuse to let that 0 stay on that scoreboard. And now we'll try for the lead with a tie game, 12-12. Michael Weber lines up. The Rockets take their position. Ball is snapped. It's low. It's dropped. Wes Briggs picks it up. He rolls out to the right.
Run it in.
He's looking for a receiver. He's trying to run it in, and he's tackled short of the goal line. And because of that, the game will remain tied at 12-12. And Coach Hutchison, just like a novel full of drama that's scripted, you couldn't script it any better than that. Looking at a 12-12 score with 8:18 left in the fourth quarter. Tie game between two evenly matched teams. This is what we were talking about. Now, having said that, Wellston would like to have that opportunity back. And it makes for an exciting game, but if you're a Rocket fan, you're thinking extra point. You're thinking, what could we have done differently?
Right.
The blocked point after the last time.
Block PAT and then
If you're a Meigs fan or a Meigs coach, you're thinking the same thing on their extra points as well.
Wellston did a great job capitalizing on the turnover, being able to punch in for a touchdown. Just a little bit of a low snap there, wasn't able to handle it on the PAT.
So for any football fan, you have to be excited as you watch this tonight as we go down the final minutes of kickoff. Michael Weber, and that is
off his helmet,
bobbled and hits off the helmet of a Meigs player, and it's recovered by a Meigs player as we almost had another exciting kickoff play, and Meigs averts a disaster there by falling on the ball as Wellston was closing in on that loose football. The ball hit one of the Meigs Marauders, and then another Marauder fell on that thing. And so the Meigs side takes breathes a sigh of relief as they retain control of the football. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Marauders with 8:14 to go. Tie game here at C.H. Jones Field. Meigs Marauders, Wellston Rockets. And we'll see where they place this football, as the football is
penalty there on the Rockets. I couldn't see what the signal was.
And for that reason, as Coach Hutchison has pointed out, the ball's all the way up at about the 44-yard line for the Meigs Marauders. Cleveland takes the snap, and he immediately pitches to number 13, who is making his way for a 15-yard run. And number 13 is Landon DeWeese on the carry. I think that may have caught the Rockets defense off guard just a little bit as he came through with a jet sweep. And DeWeese makes the most of it.
Great penetration. Got a little bit too far upfield there. Able to run up underneath us, and we missed a couple tackles.
So 1st and 10, and the Marauders take the ball into Rocket territory about the 42-yard line. As Cleveland takes another snap, hands it off to Burnham, who breaks a tackle in the backfield, makes it out for a short gain, is brought down by number 55. Number 55 is Isaac McWilliams. After another gain of about 6 yards for Burnham. That is Meigs' bread and butter is handed off to Burnham. And if they can get that going, they're going to be dangerous. So Cleveland lines up the 2nd and 4, takes the snap, fakes the jet sweep, hands it off to Burnham on the inside, and he's immediately hit by a number of Rockets, brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So good defense. They were not tricked by that fake handoff.
Yep. Great job by the interior. Great job by the linebackers filling.
Seemed to be a nicely designed play after that sweep that they had success with DeWeese, to fake that, then counter that with the handoff to Burnham. But Rockets, to their credit, made the tackle. Here we have 3rd and 4. Cleveland takes the snap. He looks downfield. He scrambles left. He's being chased. And he is hit, and he is taken out of bounds by Kel Fott on the sack. As Kel Fott tackles Cleveland for a loss. What a hit, what a tackle, what a pursuit. There's ref steps in and breaks up a little of what we could refer to as extracurricular activity on the sideline.
Great play there by the Rocket defense.
There is no doubt the passions are running high here tonight, not just in the stands, but especially on that field. We can see both of these teams want to win this game, but I see a Wellston Rocket team with a lot of passion, a lot of fire, and Meigs faced with a 4th down. So we have a timeout here at C.H. Jones Field, and I did not see, I think Meigs called that.
Meigs called timeout.
Meigs called that timeout. Say a big thank you to Corinne Smith Photography. You mentioned seeing this ad to her. She will include a complimentary 8 to 10 photo if you book with her. Call her today at 740-688-9928. That's Corinne Smith Photography. And thank you, Corinne Smith, for allowing us to use your photos for our player of the game. True fans know that success in football is like tradition, dedication, loyalty, just like the same qualities that Lockard Insurance possess. They display that to their customers, so if you have insurance needs, they want you to know that they care about what's important to you. They're proud to support companies like Ohio Mutual, so if you have insurance needs today, call 740-384-2020, Lockard Insurance. Now we are here for a big play, maybe the biggest play of the game. 4th down and 5 to go for the Meigs Marauders in Rocket territory. As the pass is up and intercepted by number 1, Johnny Scott. He's returning that back. He brings it all the way back up to the 47-yard line. There's a scuffle on the sideline. The refs get in and break that up again. The coaches are jumping in now, telling the Rocket players, get on the sideline. And once again, the passions are running high on both sides. We are seeing two teams, two groups of young men that want this game.
Yeah, Meigs decided to go spread. They motioned away, singled up 5. Dustin Vance on a slant. Kel Fott closed on it, broke it up. Ball popped up. Johnny Scott was there to pick it off.
Great pressure again by Kel Fott on the quarterback. Johnny Scott right there. And Cleveland, Griffin Cleveland, a great quarterback. That ball bounced off, and Johnny Scott happened to be in the right place at the right time. Do you ever do tip drills? Yep. And that's, I think, why you do those. So all credit to Johnny Scott for putting the work in, being in the right place at the right time. Kel Fott for the pressure. And great play by the Rockets sets them up for success with 6:02 left in the fourth quarter, a tie game. And the Rockets take over. They'll have the ball on the 48-yard line. And play will resume as Wes Briggs will take the snap, but before that happens, a flag is thrown, and it was offsides on the Marauders. So credit to the Rockets for their discipline there. Meigs jumps off sides. You know, I wanted to say something, too, about Cleveland there, that last scuffle. He was in there getting his players back and saying no. You know, so all credit to him for trying to do the right thing, keep his teammates in the game. We have a handoff now to Seth Lambert, who takes the ball up for a nice gain. Looks like a first down for the Rockets as Seth Lambert runs the ball hard over the right side. And the Rockets will get a first down out of that.
Wellston up front starting to lean on them a little bit. I think those big guys from Meigs are starting to get a little gassed. See if we can keep it going.
Wellston looks ready to go. They look ready to go. And they want this game. And I have no doubt Meigs wants this game as well. But it looks like the Rockets are just sort of wearing on them right now, like you said. So Briggs with Lambert in the background. Lambert gets the handoff over the left side for somewhat of a gain. Positive play for the Rockets. And there's a flag, a late flag thrown. We also have Bennett Yardnichek, who is hobbling on the field a little bit.
Yeah, it was thrown right in the
around
the Rocket huddle there.
Yeah, as the teams were going back to their huddles, or supposed to be. We'll find out what happened here. That dead ball foul is against the Marauders. And so that even gives the Rockets more momentum, moves them that much closer, already in Meigs territory. That moves the ball all the way up to about the 23-yard line, where the Rockets will take over here on first down. First down. Mason Collins will take the direct snap, but he does not get that far until a Rocket moves. But was it the defense? And it was. It was offsides.
Yeah, he came across and made our guys jump there.
So once again, credit to the Rocket line for their discipline. Meigs jumps again, gives the Rockets another 5 or so yards. So we have a first down and 5 as Mason Collins stays at the Wildcat quarterback position, but there will be a timeout.
Meigs had to call a timeout, had 12 men on the field there.
Timeout, Meigs Marauders. As we have had an extremely exciting fourth quarter here at C.H. Jones Field on a beautiful night, senior night for the Wellston Rockets. Almost a storybook game so far. Almost a scripted game so far. Almost like a game you'd see in a movie. This is one you don't want to step away from. You stay tuned with us for the next 4:55. 4 minutes and 55 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Tie game, 12-12. First and 5, Golden Rockets. They have the ball on the Meigs 18-yard line in the red zone. And the way they're moving the ball, they're thinking touchdown right here.
For sure. Rockets, like I said, I think they're starting to wear on them a little bit. Meigs starting to make some mental mistakes. See if we can't punch it in here.
So it's Mason Collins. We'll take this snap. And he will run to the left, direct snap to Collins. He's met immediately by number 78, Brady Colburn. And another Marauder, I did not get the number.
Number 8.
Number 8, Joe Metzger.
Did a nice job setting the edge there. Made him turn it up in and to the big fellow, number 78.
That was a loss for the Rockets. So that'll bring up 2nd and 7 with 4:24 here to play. And Mason Collins will stay in the Wildcats. Running back taking that direct snap. Seth Lambert there with him, and he fakes the handoff to Lambert. He goes to the right. He is hit, but he keeps going. He's met by a whole host then of Marauders, including number 3, Conley Burnham. Looked like number 69 there in on that defensive play, Garrett Roberts. We have a Marauder appears to be injured, as we'll take a moment. This is number 66. Jesse Young is down on the field.
Rockets did a nice job on the down block. Guard pulled across, did a nice job on the kick out. Meigs linebackers were right there, though. They read it well and filled it right away.
Absolutely. And good news is number 66, Jesse Young, pops up and walks off the field under his own power. Glad to see that. The last thing we want to see here tonight is any kind of injury. And
he's played well tonight, both sides of the ball.
Thankful that young man is okay. And Jesse Young has been a key defensive player for them tonight. He jogs off the field. That's a good sign. Glad to see that young man's okay. And we have a game. We have 3:59 left in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 7 for the Rockets. And a tie game here, 12-12. We'll see how the Rockets line up. The quarterback, their freshman quarterback, Wes Briggs, will take this snap in the shotgun. He calls out and looks as if maybe they were trying to draw the defense off sides, but that did not happen, so the Rockets will take a timeout, discuss what they're going to do on this 3rd and 7.
Yeah, went with the no play there, try to get a free 5. Meigs did a nice job being disciplined on that.
Absolutely, and maybe they did that a couple times. Maybe they've learned, and probably their coaches coach them up on that. We want to thank our game sponsor tonight, BCR, Buckeye Construction and Restoration. And my co-host tonight can affirm that great company, and he happens to be an employee of Buckeye Construction and Restoration. And we confirm, know a lot of those guys, good people, know the owner, Bob Brown. And thank you, Buckeye Construction and Restoration, BCR, our game sponsor here tonight, senior night, with the Wellston Golden Rockets at C.H. Jones Field, 3rd and 7, 3:59 to go in the fourth quarter in a tie game, 12-12. It's Wes Briggs. He'll take the snap. He steps one step back to the side, to the left. He lets a pass go over the middle and throws it almost right to a Meigs Marauder. I believe it was Burnham there that got his hand on the ball as the freshman throws a pass over the middle. I'm not sure. I think maybe the intended receiver was Fott.
Yeah, he was trying to go to his left right away. It was covered. He comes back to the middle, was getting some pressure. Just had to let it go.
Absolutely. And now for the Rockets. The most important play of the game is going to be a kick. We have Michael Weber coming out for a field goal attempt. And the snap is in. It is up. And Weber kicks that ball right through the uprights to give the Wellston Golden Rockets a 3-point lead. Michael Weber.
37-yarder, I believe.
Absolutely drills it. Great snap. Great hold by number 4, Wes Briggs. And all the credit in the world to our senior on senior night, Michael Weber, who kicks that field goal. I don't officially know how far that was, but it looked to be like about a 35-yarder if I was to gauge. And what A play. For so long, Coach Wellston talked about we need a kicker. We need a kicker. It seemed like we just didn't have one because we had great skill players, linemen. We had what we needed, and we'd go for two a lot, so on and so forth. No big deal. We got it a lot. But there are just times you need a kicker. And how key. This young man, Michael Weber, worked since he was a freshman, I believe, worked on this, on the art of kicking over and over and over. And tonight, on senior night, gives the Rockets a 3-point lead. Now he kicks off. That ball bounces up to a Meigs Marauder, and who breaks the tackle? He breaks loose. He goes all the way up the sideline, all the way into Rocket territory, all the way down to the Rocket 20. And that looked like Griffin Hudson on that carry. What a turnaround for the Meigs Marauders here. Wow.
Yeah, right up the right side on their sideline. Broke our contain. Great run.
A great run, a great return. And certainly will give Meigs, should give Meigs, it seems, a little momentum. But the Rocket defense has done a fantastic job, especially the second half, of especially on their end of the field, our own end of the field, the Rockets' end. They've done a great job of containing the Marauders. So we'll see if the Rocket defense can hold up as Cleveland takes the snap. He hands it off to Pierce Burnham. And there's quite a pileup. Almost looked like the players acted almost as if there was a fumble, but I don't see the indication of one.
That's the first time I've seen Meigs tonight in a two-back set. They had number 5 and Vance.
Dunton Vance, yep.
And Burnham in the backfield together. Vance leading the way, but
so a little
Rockets filled it right away.
Absolutely. So Rocket defense so far not thrown off by that, and brings up second down for the Marauders as Cleveland once again snaps. He drops back, steps to the right. He lets a pass go to a wide open Conley Burnham in the end zone. Number 3. Conley Burnham breaks free once again in the backfield, and Cleveland throws a beautiful spiral pass to the middle of the end zone and hits Burnham to give the Meigs Marauders a 3-point lead. That makes it 18-15. So Meigs will now try. Looks they're lining up for a kick. Lining up for
you want to make a 4 here if you can.
We'll see what Meigs. There's some confusion, but they will line up to try to kick the extra, and they'll fake it. Cleveland picks that snap up, and he is taken down immediately by Bennett Yardencheck. So it appeared to be a designed fake. So Cleveland gets the snap. He's the holder, but he immediately jumps up. Looked like maybe he had a man in the end zone he's going to look for, but pursued immediately by Bennett Yardencheck for the tackle there and saving that extra point.
Yeah. Snap came late. You're right, though. It looked like a design fake.
Yes.
I'm not sure what a 2 does for you there, but
yes,
that extra point would have been huge to put it to a 4-point game.
Absolutely. So here we are with more drama and more action as the Marauders score quickly. And under a minute, right around a minute is all it took because of that Griffin Hudson return on that last kickoff. He ran that thing, looked like 60, 65 yards or so. And so then the touchdown. Touchdown gives them the lead, the big pass play. And so there'll be a kickoff to the Rockets, and it will be Kel Fott who fields that. short field, and he puts a move on. He goes around the right side. He sees a little opening. He reverses field all the way to the left side. He cuts in and cuts around. He breaks another tackle. He reverses field again. He comes back to the right side. He's going around. He picks up a block, and he's finally knocked down. Thought is finally taken down after a mighty return, a lot of work. He's tackled eventually by number 88 in Metzger.
Great return.
Cale fought.
He flipped sides of the field 2 or 3 different times there.
Yes, he did. Just a fantastic return, and that gives the Rockets the best chance. As we have a Marauder down on the field. That may be number 88 in Metzger. He's the player that made that tackle, and he's that. But good news again, he pops right up. He pops right up. That is 88 in Metzger. So I'll tell you,
it's a great job by the return team. Also, when someone's flipping field like that, a lot of times you'll get penalty, blocking the back.
Yes,
that's a great job by those guys to be
aware,
yep.
to be aware of what's happening behind them and around them. Great job. And so that was Metzger. The credit to him for making that tackle. I'm not sure, how he caught Kel, but he did. But he made that tackle and Kel fought, and so we're glad to see that in Metzger is healthy and doing good. Came off the field under his own power, and hopefully see him back. So Wellston Golden Rockets are set up again on the Marauder end of the field, 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line. 2:48 to go, down 3 points in this fourth quarter. Briggs fakes the handoff, and it's a pass to Bennett Yardencheck over the middle. He goes around 2 defenders.
Touchdown.
He holds the ball up as he goes into the end zone for a Wellston Golden Rocket touchdown. And that will give the Wellston Golden Rockets a lead.
That's the same as the play before, a little RPO look, hit Bennett across the middle.
Absolutely. Looked very much like the other play. And so a lot of success, went right back to it, and at one of the most crucial points in the game, they execute that play, and Bennett Yardencheck runs the ball in for a touchdown off of the West Briggs pass. Now for the point after, and it's good. Drills it. Michael Weber once again on that perfect kick. Gives the Rockets a 22-18 lead. And once again, we can say that 1 point may come in crucial for the Rockets toward the end of this game.
Yes. Gives them a 4-point lead. Meigs will have to score a touchdown.
Credit goes again to the line, the snap, the hold, and big time kudos to Michael Weber, who makes another kick, this time the point after. Earlier making about a 35-yard or so field goal to give the Rockets a lead earlier, and now to give them an important 4-point advantage in this game. What a night the senior kicker's having.
Having a great night.
And he'll kick off again. For the Marauders, we have number 8, Joe Metzger, is back. We have number 15 again, Griffin Hudson, who had that long return. We'll see who and where the Rockets kick this ball to as Michael Weber lines up with his team to kick off. He'll kick it deep, but it goes back to Hudson again, who takes off with speed. He makes his way up to about the 35-yard line, is taken down there.
Much better job by the Rockets staying in their lanes there on kickoff.
Good coverage because it looked to me like Hudson, he had his sights set on the other end of the field. He came out of there on fire. A great job on the coverage by the Rockets.
Let's see if we can shore up this back end, communicate a little bit better on the back end here.
Absolutely. So the Marauders with the 1st and 10 on their own 34. Let the ball fly. Cleland on the first play from the line of scrimmage here. And this set of downs throws a deep ball. And they were swinging for the fences there, Coach Hutchison. That was number 13, the intended receiver, Landon DeWeese.
DeWeese, he had a step. It was just overthrown a little bit.
Did you see that time better coverage from the Rockets, or we still look vulnerable? Move it back there.
Well, there wasn't any breakdown, mental breakdowns. We just need to open up a little bit quicker because he's fast enough to run by us.
Well, here's Cleland again looking to his left, and he throws that ball.
That's a good tight coverage by the safety there, Johnny Scott.
Absolutely great coverage by Johnny Scott, and the throw off target, but it had to be outside the receiver a bit. He may have intercepted that one. So the Cleveland pass is incomplete. That will be 3rd and 10 with 2:20 left. Rockets with a 4-point lead, 3rd and 10.
Got 5 in the slot here.
Will take the snap. He looks to his left again. He lets the ball fly to number 8. It's bobbled and dropped by Joe Metzger. That ball was on target.
Yeah, they're in a seam with a slant behind it.
That ball was almost completed. It was there. But that will bring up a 4th down, and we'll see what Meigs does here. They call a timeout on this 4th and 10 to go. There's 2:15 left in this 4th quarter. Wellston has a 4-point advantage, 22-18. It's been back and forth this whole second half. This 4th quarter specifically, a lot of fireworks, Coach.
Oh, most definitely. Each team making plays when they have to, making big plays, and we'll see what happens here. I think I'm going to try to find number 3 if I'm Meigs. Yes. And I think if you're the Rockets, I think probably you'd have the same goal. Probably find him as well. And on 4th down, this could put the Rockets in a great advantage. If they get to stop us, Cleland, he rolls back, he rolls to his left, and he is hit. He throws the ball, it's intercepted. It is intercepted by number 55. He's going to take it all the way to the house for a Rocket touchdown. That is Isaac McWilliams on that interception. And the Wellston Rocket senior, Isaac McWilliams, watches the quarterback, sees the ball, steps in with pressure. Yeah, they were trying to hit Burnham coming across on the deep drag. Great pressure by the Rockets. Got hit while he threw it. Come up short.
Coach, who was that on the pressure? Who was it that hit that quarterback?
Didn't see it. I was looking at the
young man or the young man that was there. Fantastic play, and I apologize. I did not get your number. Whoever that was that hit the quarterback made that play happen. So we see the Rockets now with a 28-18 lead. Will kick this extra point with what in this game is probably a commanding lead, but once again, the kick is blocked.
That pressure come right up the middle there.
However, we'll make one correction. The score is 27-18. 27-18 be the official score. So with that blocked point after attempt there, with 2 minutes left, gives the Rockets a 9-point lead. This game is not over.
No, it's not. It is a 2-score game, but with the way Meigs can score, with Cleveland and Burnham. They're not out of it.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
And we are going to shortly be naming a player of the game, and tonight, of all nights, is going to be one of the tough nights to do that. But we'll be coming to you with that shortly. We'll be having the player of the game. Right now, we want to.
54 was the man with the pressure on that interception.
Was that 54?
Yes,
That would be Hunter Collins. Weber's going to kick off. We got Hudson back still, and once again, it looks like Hudson will take this kick on a run with a head of steam. And he's going to try to get up that sideline again, but he is met at about the 37, 36-yard line by the Rockets, and he'll be stopped right there. Nice return, but that young man has proved to be an explosive player. Number 15, that's Griffin Hudson. And so, but the Rockets keep kicking it right to him. And so we've done a great job on the coverage the last 2 times he's touched the ball, and that means that Meigs now will start work from the 38-yard line.
Nothing behind you here if you're defensive back for the Rockets.
Coulter Cleland will take the snap. Coulter Cleland will look over the middle, number 5, and he will complete that pass to Dunton Vance. And Vance will be tackled there.
Well, Wellston will take that.
For a decent gain, not a first down, but that means the clock is still running with 1:33 left.
Meigs has no timeouts, so.
And we got an incomplete pass on that play with 1:25 left. And a 28. And I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a 28-18 score. And someone keeps messing with the scoreboard here at C.H. Jones Field. However, we confirm it is 28-18. 1:25 left in this game in the fourth quarter. Meigs ball, 3rd down, Cleland to take the snap. He does take that snap. He drops back. He scans the field. He looks deep. He throws the ball up in the air. It's up for grabs. It is intercepted by Josh Clarkson. And Josh Clarkson all but seals this game for the Wellston Golden Rockets.
Yeah, great job by the defensive backs there, and Clarkson staying deep.
Wellston can run
on the ball.
Run this clock out, 1:16.
All they have to do now is just no timeout.
Run this clock out, and we're going to name a player of the game at this point. And our player of the game tonight, because of his defensive play, pressure on the quarterback, this night goes to Bennett Yardnicek. Be the player of the game this evening.
Yep.
Without that pressure on Cleland tonight, and some of those tackles, we would not have had the success that we had. That young man worked hard all night. He hit hard. He played a great game.
Had some big plays on defense. Had 2 big catches offensively.
And it just seems right, doesn't it? Going to a senior on senior night as well. As the Rockets take a knee, the clock runs 1:09 with a 10-point lead here in this fourth quarter. The Golden Rockets have this game under control. The fans are on their feet. There's lots of excitement for these seniors tonight. All 6 of these seniors have had a great night. Tough night to pick a player of the game, Coach Hutchison. Really tough night. Collins did a great job. He was asked to do a lot tonight, Mason Collins. You have Isaac McWilliams with that interception and run back there. You have Connor McWilliams. You've got Michael Weber, the kicker. The clock's running down, but both teams are going to walk to their sidelines with 14 seconds left. And Meigs lines up, Wellston lines up. They will shake hands as the clock runs out. And Wellston Golden Rockets will celebrate a Tri-Valley Conference win here on a team so evenly matched, a game so hard fought, a game that was, especially in the second half, back and forth, both teams playing with passion, both teams hitting hard. And on a night like this, on senior night, the Wellston Golden Rockets show how much they want this game, and they walk away with a win, and they execute the second half. Coach, what's your assessment?
Yeah, it was a great ball game. Rockets never folded. Even coming out of halftime with the surprise onside, Meigs gets it, has a lot of momentum. Defense stiffens up. Just made big plays, kept playing, never quit, showed a lot of heart, and got a big win tonight. Big league win.
Absolutely.
Fourth win of the year. I mean, it's
huge win, and that
big win for the program.
Absolutely. And TVC win. We're coming off of a year last year with no wins, and this year starting the year off with a win. So that's wonderful. That's great. We celebrate. What's the rest of the season going to look like?
Right.
And kudos to head coach Chris Graham for taking this group over, his first year as a head coach, and his assistants Joe Briggs, Brian Mantell, Ricky Woodruff, Mike Lambert, and John Seitz. Shout out also to the athletic trainer Shane Wells. These guys have done a fantastic job, and kudos to these kids. And anybody associated with Wellston sports, past, present, or into the future, can look back at this group of kids and be proud of what they've done this whole year, and especially on a night like tonight.
For sure. I mean, they've come a long way this year. I think the coaching staff has done a tremendous job in getting them to buy in to what they're selling. And
absolutely. They're working hard, and
kids are playing hard for them. They're wanting to win.
And they've set themselves up to have some momentum going into next week against their arch rival for Wellston, which is Vinton County. Always a big game. Always a lot of high drama against the Vinton County Vikings. And we know, I think we all know, we all understand what Wellston is up against next week with this Viking team. However, no one will question their heart. After tonight especially, no one's going to question their effort. And we know that next week against a very good team, Vinton County Vikings, now Wellston Rockets are going to give it their all. And who knows, if they can hang in there and hang around, who knows what could happen. So I'm excited to see next week. I'm excited to see this matchup between the Rockets and the Vikings. Always an exciting game. And, wow, can't ask for anything more tonight. What a game. We want to thank all of you for joining us here at BMG Media. We thank you for being a part of this night, senior night at C.H. Jones Field. It's been a beautiful night weather-wise, a great night to watch football, and a great football game to watch. So on behalf of everyone at BMG, my name is Rob Irvin. My co-host, Chris Hutchison. We're here tonight standing in for Bub Norris and Bill Norris. Next week should be a great week. Tune in once again to BMG Media to watch the Wellston Rockets as they travel up and play the Vinton County Vikings in the final game of the regular season of this year. Proves to be an exciting time. Thank you, Coach. Appreciate you tonight.
Yep,
Good
thank
job.
you.
Good job. And we'll hopefully see and hear from all of you next week. God bless. Good night. We'll see you soon.